freaky, doing some freaky
They left
stuff.
me.
They left you. Someone left you. Okay. Too much. Okay. We got a lot of stuff going on. We're here for you. Thank you. Roses. Whoa. You're like helping me put stuff in different places. You get. Wow. They're like organizing all my stuff. Okay. So crazy right now. Let's get this. Sharing out the live. Bear with me. Over here.
My family is here.
Your family is here. But their family is here. Okay. Let's share this on Facebook. Let's just. Okay.
God protects this place.
Yes, source does. I'm about sources within. I'm not for religion or spirituality. I'm a holistic vegan. I stand up to challenge mainstream.com. Alright, here we go. That usually scares people off. I love it. I do to scare people off. Okay, here we go. Can't really do any suggestions right now. Hey Diane,
Get out.
they're saying to please get out. Yeah, so I appreciate any suggestions or any connection, but I'm gonna stand up. I guess that wasn't Deanne, that was someone else. Thank you for standing up for me. Right over time.
Bertram.
Bertram. Who's Bertram? That's interesting. Okay. Get the music going. We got different people coming in. I'm a holistic vegan. I stand up for challenge22.com, but I'm Sam the Spirit. I talk to spirits and spirit bodies. Mostly the self-care tool. I'm for self-care, self-love, self-worth focuses, not cult mindset. Not that they can do. Now? What about now? Kind of it?
Marie.
What about Marie? Give a little bit of time. Send it through.
We're listening.
Hey, Diane. Yeah, so Diane, the other thing is my mother called me as well, and there was other things going on. So my mom told me not to swear because I said the S word to her. She's like, don't swear. So you say F me in the text was funny because it actually made me laugh. I'm like, oh, my mom would have told you off for that. No, yeah, it was. So I was dealing with some cult mindset stuff too. That's why I was a little bit late. So I apologize. But I have no worries. I know what I'm doing, and my suggestions is I'm doing what I know I need to do for me. I do a lot of self care. It's been one of the days. I know, Dad. You're awesome. You have nothing to worry about. You're amazing. I didn't want to just text you and tell you that, but I would have. But I like to say it so you can hear it. Right now, I was trying to get everything ready, and then the spirits were like helping me putting everything together, like to correct what the other is going. It's been wild tonight. Like they started doing stuff, getting things ready for me, so that I ready because they knew what's going on. So I have like a lot of divine intervention, spooping stuff that's like been moving stuff, and they've been like protecting me from the bad ones because the bad ones were trying to come in, and so I got like all awesome connections that are happening. So with and that, you know what? Megatron's been
Carmilla.
hanging out everywhere. Carmilla, hi Carmilla. Metatron's been bringing up stuff, and he's been bringing up. I think that there's a lot of beings that are there. She has her own protectors and her own connections. Boy, yeah. They said, listen to. Yeah, so she has her own protectors. She's fine. She just needs to learn to call upon them because she's being controlled or utilized by bad energy, is what they claim. And with her situation, it's because of certain things she's taken in and where she lives. They said something about avoid the forest, something about the zoo and other energy. I'm like, oh, that makes sense because the zoo is an exploitation spot. Demons are everywhere. And they love exploitation. They love hurting and supporting paganism stuff. So they're going to show up. Those entities will be there because it's supporting the wrong energies of a peaceful world. It's not peaceful. It's like putting you with someone you don't want to be with and then telling you two to have babies you don't want to have. And so, and then having people stare at you and pay to see you, even if you're getting fed and blah, 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 you're not in the natural environment that you're choosing. Someone else is choosing it for you. That's why us vegans are against exploitation. We're not for aquariums or zoos. So her to be living around that area and wherever they are, as well as other things, it makes a lot of sense. But no, the spirits are like helping me a ton right now, and I feel amazing. Like I had to make sure I grounded. I had to make sure I took the time. They knew I needed to because yesterday it just pounded me, and so I didn't want to start the live without me feeling fully relaxed. So whenever I do the live stream, I'm going to send it to the group, and then I'll send it to you in individual text when I'm live, okay? Because you're having issues with trying to see when I'm on and not, and I'm just having a lot of other things. Plus, I have food coming, and then some spirits were claiming, or certain people were claiming that they were going to come at 6:30, and they never showed. And so there's something going on, but they are acting like they're making it up for me. So there's a lot going on, and it's been nuts. But I figured it would be today. I wasn't worried whether it would be today because it's Halloween. This is the day that people do that.
Francis.
Okay, so yeah, already warned me about that, but they don't bother any. Yeah, they won't. They won't bother her either. She has protectors. She has people. They're trying to inspire her to listen to her and to call in, but she's getting tricked into false beliefs. A lot of us awakened ones were put into families and situations that were religious, so that we're trapped. Yeah, they need to get over that situation and be genuine. But she's got to make that choice. Hey, child of the light. And you already know that. So that's what's going on. And an altar? Yeah, oh, something's going on in the woods. And what's coming into my awareness of it was I was wondering, is there some kind of ritual happening in the woods? Is that what's happening that's bringing these beings to come in? And then all of a sudden, I'm seeing like app games that are being like promoted to me and different other things that I do for my own enjoyment and relaxation. That's trying to promote a cult game system, and then it shows people they're studying me. I figured that shows people being grabbed by shadow people in the woods. And so I think the spirits are sending me something, telling me to what to be careful of and what's going on around her. And that she's in an area where she, yeah, someone unalived someone. Yeah, no, I don't know if I agree with what they just said. So they said they're warning that there's someone that's in a cult system that is doing crazy stuff and something about her body. Um, yeah, around the woods near her.
Your children.
You hear children. Oh, that's creepy. So they're doing things like they would bring up in Hocus Pocus, and they're doing it around where she lives. And she didn't know that, but and she probably may wonder. But they're in a gated community area, from what I heard, and they love to hang out and do crap like that in those places. And so that's what she's got to be careful of. Hey, sweet Serval, I don't know if I remember you, but welcome. I was just talking to someone else, but the spirits been sending me weird stuff. They gave me to be aware so I can help. I've been feeling there's someone trying to watch me with a magical mark. Felt it last year too. Okay, yeah, that can happen. So just set boundaries and then call in whatever you feel. Do things that bring you joy to counter the other. You're new? Okay. Well, I'm a holistic vegan. I'm for challenge22.com knowledge, but I don't do debate live or drama live. I'm always going to be vegan friendly. But I'm here to do spirit box stuff and everything else. But I'm just letting you be aware that if anybody brings up other things, sometimes the spirits will bring up stuff, and I'm always going to stand up for stuff that's empathy and compassionate. I'm for self care, self love, self worth. I do affirmation cards and more. So, movie The Secret. I do a ton of stuff. Uh, what do you disagree about? Yeah, I do multiple. They're saying looking at. Oh, Child of Light. One of them says that
Bye bye.
someone disagrees, so they're running away. So there's a spirit or being that is coming in, and they didn't want to, and so they're like, "Oh crap, I gotta go," because they're being there's boundaries that are being set, and if they don't agree, they can't be here. So it's hilarious. Who's trying to invite? Child of the light, you keep asking to come up. I know you're not doing it purposely. I think it's just the tapping that does it. Yeah.
I made that sound.
You made what sound? Said I made that sound. Did I? Okay. Just making sure the song is going good.
I'm no longer in pain.
You're no longer in pain? Good. Just make sure that the song is working. Oh, there we go. That's right. Now we got the music going. Now you'll hear it.
Watching.
Sheesh. Watching. They said now you hear us. Watching. Yeah, a lot of stuff going on. Thank you for the heart meat. Appreciate you, sweet Serval. And I'm all about meditation. I'm all about doing things that bring you joy or affirmation
Virginia.
focuses. I have a dream board and other things. Yeah, so I do oracle card pulls and things, but they take longer. And I do it all from the heart. I do it free or whatever. People want to support. If they want to do that, that's their choice. If they'd like to do that or not. It's not required. Okay. Just make sure if you're doing the heartbeats, make sure you get your points up there. So, right up there. Make sure you get it. Here, let me do it this way. Yeah, just make sure you get the points right in that area. And there will be a drop down. Here's another thing. If it doesn't let you do the gift box down there, you can go in here for those that have heartbeat, and you can go in the drop down and press the gift one, and it will pull up the whole gift area. It will do the special one, but then you can go to the left option and move over, and you can see all the gifts again. Yeah, like everyone. Yep, like all of them. Yep, the spirits are responding to what I'm saying. They're supporting. She is nice. They said you're nice, sweet. Serval, I think they're saying that you're nice. Okay, what about Virginia? Yeah, we got good beans. You're very welcome. I'm just about being genuine and empathetic for all beans. Okay, checking different things here. Okay, I think we're all good.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks. They're supporting right now. They're doing all sorts of crazy stuff. Like all of a sudden things were like where I don't remember they were, but they needed to be where they are. I was like, yes, that's where they are, and they got moved. Like they moved it to where they needed to go. They've been helping. I don't know how they're doing it. They are. I was like, what in the world? Where it's right where it needs to be. I don't remember putting it there. So they were doing that left and right before I started the live stream because they knew I would struggle in trying to get these together. There's a lot of fun stuff going on. I love it. In the building, yeah, they said there's a lot of them that they're gathering, that there's a ton of them. And so they were ready here. There's different ones. There was a boyfriend. Whose boyfriend? Someone's boyfriend was here. That's lucky support. Yeah, awesome, sweet circle. And I don't know if I've ever seen you before, but here, I'll follow you back. I love it. Is that a cat or a cheetah? That's beautiful. Or a leopard.
Okay.
That's beautiful. From the legs. I'm all about connection to the inner you. Call it the hardest part. Yeah. Data 7. Okay, that's what I figured your name meant. So it's the circle cat. I don't know all the breeds of cats. I had a black cat growing up, and it was a beautiful, fluffy one. But it was an outdoor cat, but it was always loving to me, and it would like dig in his claws and hang out around me. It was awesome. When I was younger, I was like 17 or 16, spirit. When the spirits were asking, when did you have a pet? Yeah. Her name was Pokey, and it was because had pokey claws, not because she was slow. She was fast. Uh, yeah. We used to. She had a different name. We changed the name because the name was horrible. We called her Pokey because the other name was not a good name. Yeah, vegan time. Yeah, they'll say vegan time. They'll come through here and say vegan time because they don't have vegan. Awesome. It's vegan because it's hard. Well, it's because of our hearts. We listen to our hearts, most of us. I'm a spiritual, holistic vegan, so I'm a little bit more than one label. But I don't usually go by labels. I'm my own label. Some comments were filtered. Yeah, I don't know why, but it says some comments in the live were filtered to protect the community's experience. Yeah, but I'm not seeing. I can do the fork, Diane. Hold on. I didn't see it until now. I apologize. There's a lot of different stuff going on. So, Diane, if you want me to do a fork, I'll do it. Sorry, I didn't look through all my comments. Hmm. What one do you want, Diane? They said it doesn't matter. To her, it does. We're going to do 285 to amplify the one you want. So what one do you want? Do you want to give me a suggestion what you're looking for? Intuition. Okay, 741.
Her voice.
I love this one. This is for abundance and it awakens your intuition. My favorite one. It actually helps give abundance. So when I do 285 is influences energy field, and then 741 will amplify, and then Diane 432 is in the song. The Enya song
Unfinished
that's in
business.
here, it's in it. It's embodied in it. So we have all three of them going right now. So yeah. So 285 will amplify. Let's see if this works. Let me make sure that it's working because I kind of feel like I'm not hearing the tone. Hold on. I think it's doing it. Let's see. Yeah.
You
Well,
must go quickly.
hmm. Let's see if it's working. Some I kind of feel like it's filtering the tones or something.
I'm learning to use this.
Okay, now I'm hearing it. There we go. Thank you, Spirit. See, they're making it work for you, Diane. They said it was a bot. Something was messing with being able to allow it to be heard. Now they're making it be heard. There we go. Is she buried there? Um, I don't know where she's buried. Yes, I'm all about being authentic, sweet Serval. I'm all about. Forgive me if I'm saying it incorrectly. Super frustrating. Yeah, they said I control this place. Yeah, so we have Rose, and then there's my soulmate, sort of, that comes through. My soulmate taught herself. I don't know it. That keeps coming through the box. Either way, it's connected to them. Restaurant. What about bully? Yeah, they're stopping bullies right now. Pretty cool. All night. Yeah, they've been stopping bullies all night. Like, yeah, we're taking them down. Good for you. Thank you, spirits and beings, or whatever you are. Yeah, they have been. There was some that were coming through, and we had to like get them out of the way. They said, "You're fine." I'm enjoying this. Hey, Francis, how are you doing? They actually brought up your name again earlier today. I can't remember what they were saying, but they said something. Do you want to say something to them? Or spirits, did you want to tell Francis something? There's a ton of them here. They've been helping me get everything ready. I don't know how they did it. They just did. Was it halftime? Yeah, during the halftime before I got on.
Security.
Security, yeah. Okay, Sam. I got security spirits. This is awesome. I'm loving this right now. This is about unfinished business when I came in. Right. This is hilarious. Wants to know what do they mean about unfinished business. Um, what do you mean about unfinished business, spirits? Not Sam. Can you tell us for Francis? Something about security. Wants to know what do they mean? Yeah, I can feel them. What's the reason? Yeah, they're figuring. They're asking right now. About 3 months. What about 3 months?
I've been here 1,000 years.
One of them has been here 1,000 years. Thor? Hi, Thor. You've probably been here longer than that, but Thor says he's been here for thousands of years. Technically, he's been here longer. About three, yeah, about 3,000, not one. Or mitzvah. Same deal? Oh boy, we're talking to somebody. Hi, my soulmate's here. Hold on, I gotta ask her. Yes, what do you want? How are you doing?
Good.
So,
I want to know what. Open a portal.
what can they do? Okay, open a portal. You're with Mike? Okay, go ahead.
What's
Alright.
the best way?
Oh, I guess they're trying to help me teach you all something. What's the best way to be happy? Okay, so the best way to be happy is to do things that make you happy. Do things that are genuine. Doing self-care, self-love, self-worth. Doing things that are not fake and facade. The more you do things that you feel enjoyment about, the more you can create it into reality. So in the way that you would like it, not the way you don't. Yeah. What about 3 months, Spirit? They said, all right. That's what about Jessica? They said something about open a portal. Yeah, they want me to open a portal. What about with the water? I do a 528 Tibetan singing bowl. It's a positive system. So when you do the bowl, it has Celtic salt and Himalaya salt in it. And when we do it, it's not Saturday, it's Friday right now where I'm at. Hung, are you some of you 7 hours ahead, so it's Saturday to you already? Some of them are overseas and they're coming to the box, and to them it's Saturday. Grace. They're saying divine intervention. Okay, so this helps. I just said grace to you all. Me. Who's me? Oh, grid. Oh, they're doing grace to the grid. Bringing up so much responses. Bear with me. Or maybe they're picking up the fact that I'm sad and mad because of the things that happened too good. Yeah. So Francis, I'm always going to recommend that if you do some self-care and do things about validity instead of toxicity, you'll change your bad behaviors of life around. So I always recommend people to go to challenge22.com, look into Joey Carbstrong and other vegan knowledge out there, and go towards an empathetic life. Get away from toxicity in your life and everywhere that you are. And then when you do that, you'll have a better life and you'll feel better about yourself. And you don't have to expect others to do anything for you because you're finally doing things that you feel proud about. And so when you do self care, self love, self worth, it doesn't mean that you're going to get rid of all bad situations. It just means you're going to feel less concerned about why things are happening. You'll know for sure what's really going on. And then you'll finally be like, okay, you'll take responsibilities for things in your life rather than expecting other things have to happen this way or that way. And then you can let the flow happen. And you'll be genuine and responsible. Let's be friends. Yeah. They are in the future. Yeah. And it's okay to be sad and it's okay to be mad. Just be genuine in your heart. I call it the heart spark this month. What about Jen or Jen? There's Jen and she wants to be friends. Pick anyone. She says she wants to be friends with anyone
You're
of you.
respectful.
Yeah. Thank you. Get something. Hi. Yes, go on.
How about a hug?
Oh, how about a hug? They want to give you a hug. Someone wants to give you a hug. That's sweet. You can hug me if you want. Just good energy. I'm a hugger. Yes, I'll hug trees too. Yeah. Yeah, they'll come through a lot of stuff. And I can hear them around me. I only press that AI system when I hear them around me so I can see what they're saying. And then they usually, and so it is. It's way interesting. It's great. It's awesome. I know it is. It is awesome. That's
Worship.
you, Thor. Oh, you want us to worship you? No, I'm good. You're a friend, though. Worship. I'm done with cult mindset. I don't need to worship anything. I'm just going to be genuine about everything with every being. Yes. And technically, your day was yesterday, Thor. Is it today your mom's day to worship, or what's today? Friday for Freya? Isn't Freya his mom? Yeah. I'm good. How are you doing? I think his mom's here. She's a witch, or she was raised by witches, according to the lore.
Horrible things happen here.
Horrible things happen here. That's not good. But you mostly tried to be good within the connection to your life. Yeah. Yeah, they used to not be good within their practices of their board system, and then they changed and chose to be better. Yeah, but they're mostly what do you call it? You got okay, the the Nephilim or benign. They're basically benign, so they're not necessarily all good, but they're mostly they're mostly genuine with what they choose to. They were just more ritualistic in the lore of Thor and Odin and all of them. Two friends. What about you have two friends? Oh, you have two friends? They said I've listed you. They just said I have two friends now. So one of them that said I will be your friend, she says I now have two friends. The two of you wanted to be their friend. And they said bless you. They said we have none. They said plague, and she said we have none. We don't have any plague. We don't do that. That's cool. They said to this one. So one of you were asking about a plague or something similar, and they said we have none. That we're not going to do that. Oh yes, they said we don't do the Jabberoo. We're not for the Jabberoo system. Yeah, that's cool. Samuel's very protective. Oh, I am right now. And if you look at me on the YouTube and Facebook right now, it's glowing like crazy, just like the other days. But this one feels more empowered, more protected. And I think it's because they know what happened before and what they've been doing to the heating and cooling system. Oh, and my wife. Oh, I guess because my divine soulmate is around, and because of her, I'm protected.
Leo.
What? Oh, what about the Leo? This is to you, Diane. What about the Leo? You know who it's about. Because that individual is a Leo, Diane. And I've talked to I talked to your son on this. And they keep calling him the wife. They keep trying to claim, and some of them keep telling him you need to go for him. He even heard it today. They were bringing up, go for me. That was you. And then he thinks his dad doesn't want him to. And I said, well, no, his dad was saying different things. He wasn't saying not to. He was bringing up different stuff. So, but they do know what's going on, and they were giving suggestions. Hey, Jenny, they just said your name earlier. They said something about being a friend with a Jen. They said we want. They said, I'm Jenny. Will you be my friend? So there was a Jen that came in that said, be my friend. And now you're here because I said your name earlier. Around? About that. Who's Dan? I don't know. Are you talking about someone's block, like water block? That's all that means. It doesn't mean that people are stuck and damned forever. It's a statement of water that's blocked. So you have a blockage of flow within you. Horse. What about horse? Something about horse. Someone can't speak. Really? I like making new friends. Yeah, they were bringing that up, Jenny, so I knew that they were talking about a polarity response. I just figured I'd bring that up to you when you came in. It's so cool right now. Sorry, I got fans going because of my place being what it is. What about Pew Pew? What about Pew Pew? Bowl? Okay, let's say bowl. They said we have a lot of them. One of you had a lot of Pew Pews? I'm sure some people did. Leonard. They are gathering us here tonight. It's let's see if they have any juicy news. I agree, Francis. Last time was about one of us being rich soon, so let's see what's tonight's great news. Yeah, doesn't mean that it's going to happen in the timing that you think they're telling you it's going to happen in. It's going to happen when it does. They're just getting you prepared for it. It's pretty cool what happened. In the meantime, at 10, what at 10? They keep bringing up something about 10. They said at 10, at 10, at 10. What's at 10? What's going to happen at 10? So everybody knows, I do have groceries that are supposedly coming. I wasn't planning on doing that on Halloween, but I wanted to see if they actually delivered stuff like they're promising they'll deliver for October. So, and I'm going to give a really nice tip to the person that delivers it on Halloween. Just because they're going to have to be very careful getting around the roads to bring the food. Church bell tolls. Plus, I thought someone was going to come today, and I was going to try to get it delivered tomorrow. Now, again, at that time. Yeah, they said church bell toll. They keep saying about a marriage. Oh, Dan, they said something about June. They said June. They brought up June. When I was talking to them earlier. And then they were talking to me and seeing how I'm doing, and then they were telling things to me about things, trying to get. things happen. You were thinking of me, yeah. They came in here to tell me that they were thinking of me. They were trying to make sure that I was provided for. They said we're helping you. Yeah, they brought up a lot of different stuff. Some of the things that I thought they were talking about him, they were talking about me, so I was asking them to be focused on them. It's my wife. Your mind, it's your wife. What about whose wife? Oh, to her. To who?
I don't mean harm.
Says I don't mean harm. Vortex. You just said vortex. Yeah. It's heartwarming to be able to hear them sometimes. It is, Jenny. I agree. Sorry, I'm looking at all the
Eli.
comments and I'm not always reading them in order. So, Eli. What about Eli? Oh, Eli is correct. Good stuff. ESD. They said yes, Diane. You'll find them at the job. They'll find them at the job. We're saying yes to someone and they said something about job. Come with me. For Sam. Wow, they're saying come with me for Sam. For me? They're talking about me right now. Someone is saying you're being rude. Yeah, I have a lot of protectors here right now. There's they've been doing some amazing things, magical stuff. Like things have been moved around, put in different places to protect me and to help me. I have no pain right now. I feel so freaking amazing. It's awesome. She has blue eyes. Yeah, they're saying she has blue eyes. So they're telling people what my soulmate is, but they could be responding to other things you're all saying. What about blue eyes? She likes you. They're claiming she has blue eyes. That'll be cool. I'm okay with whatever. They said okay. Yeah, there's a ton of stuff going on. Yeah, I did, but we were just talking to the spirit boxes mostly, and he was laughing, and then he asked to ask certain things. It was fun, Diane. We did it for a while, and he was just for fun. He asked me to do an affirmation card for him, so I did. I had to go get one to shuffle, and then I shuffled it, and then it was pretty cool what pulled up. Yeah, it was true. I'll post that sometime generically. I got a lot I gotta post. What time? She lives in my. Someone says he lives in my building, or lives in your what?
Burial.
She lives in your burial. That's weird. Are you saying that she lives near your burial? So she lives near a graveyard location? Oh, that's fun. So they're saying that there's a girl, or the one that's connected to me, that she lives near a burial location up there. That's awesome. That would be fun, actually. If I found a girl that's vegan and she lives near a burial site, that'd be the freaking coolest thing ever. We'd have some fun. No, it'd be like freaking poltergeist all over again, just not as creepy. I'd hope, anyway. Yeah, you got this.
Warm.
Warmth. It's not like last time. You got this. Thank you. Behind you. Yeah, I feel like I'm being healed and protected right now. Like I had to really ground myself before I came here. And I roses. Thank you, Rose. Whoa, they're turned off. I gotta turn them. Hold on, I gotta turn it back. They turned it off. So bliss you. They're blissing me. Someone turned it off and they were blissing just now. They're blissing me. Yeah, they're trying to protect me and keep me protected because they knew that last night was horrifying. And because I started, my foot was pounding, everything was happening because of what housing did with the cooling, and they haven't corrected it yet, even with the window open. They're like, oh, just open your window. That doesn't do diddly crap. And so only when it's storming outside, when they choose to come to do it, it's like, okay, no. So I took pictures, did what my health people told me to, send it to them twice, yesterday and today. I protect my son's girlfriend being bad at it. Bless her, Diane. I think she's fine. Here's what's happening. She has protectors, but the issue is, Diane,
It's nice to talk
it's
again.
a, it's a, it's something she's breeding around that she doesn't realize she's doing. That she's engineering, yeah. So she's causing it to show up. She doesn't realize she's doing it. They're not going to hurt her. They like her, but they're trying to make and mess up her mood. That's what's happening. I've seen it happen to others. She'll fight. Yeah, she just needs to chill. She needs to figure out how to. She'll have a chill. Yeah, she needs to find a way to recognize it. But and she is protected. She is. She's fine. She just needs to make the choice and realize what's going on. Just like we needed to, Diane, but we wouldn't listen to anybody because we were too cult mindset. We were stuck in our mindset of our religion system. Will? Wow.
Howdy.
Hi, how are you? Another howdy. Or the howdy earlier. What's up, howdy? Like before I came on the live stream, they said howdy. Oh, yeah. Get who? They said, get her, Sam. Get who? Who am I supposed to get? In my drink here. To graduate? Gradually? They're saying to graduate. Get her, Sam, to graduate. Get who to graduate? Who am I supposed to get to graduate? Flowers, she? Yeah, so Bliss. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on. Allegedly, there's 8 demons in someone's place, and it has to do with a zoo being near them and something going on in the woods near their house. It would have been a gated community. I'm not going to say where they live, out of respect for who those people are, but that's what's going on in the home. And they wondered if it was someone else, but it wasn't. They're bringing it in, or something around their neighborhood is causing them to do what they're doing. They're making They keep thinking someone else has negative energy, but it's really them that's bringing it. But it has to do with mental situations and what they're eating and more. And so that's what they're allegedly claiming. I don't believe or disbelieve, but they've been accurate about a lot of stuff. Yeah, but I
Take
got
care
to
of
watch
yourself.
what I say. They said, take care of yourself, Diane. Don't worry about hers. They'll figure it out. They're saying you need to take care of you. That's what I say because you know I'm a Taurus with daughters and empaths. Yeah, well, we're talking about dark stuff. We're not talking about the naturalist. I'm a forest dude too. Mystic. That's not bad. But when you do the ritualistic stuff and siphoning stuff, that's what I'm not for. I'm a holistic vegan. There's a thing called neo-paganism. Neo or not neo-paganism, similar words within words.
Understanding.
Neos paganism are for animals and are for eating of the garden, not the other. So neo pagans are ritualistic for naturalism. We're naturalism. We're not for the siphoning sacrifice stuff. And so that's what that is. So I would say, Diane, if anything, we would be classified as neo-pagan, or we'd be classified as naturalists. Okay, or I would be a vegan naturalist. You would be a naturalist. That makes sense. Andy Devine. Yeah, he is. They said he thinks so. They just said he thinks so.
I had plans.
I had plans. Someone had plans. Yeah, he's definitely divine. He says us too. All there. Yeah, I've dealt with it too, Diane. They actually tried to. I don't see demons as entities necessarily. I see them more as their vibes that were created. They were thought forms creations. They may have been real people that turned into the darker parts of themselves. It's hard to explain. But basically, we create them. We create them to exist. We can uncreate them. We don't need to allow them to be around. But they can become corporeal, and that's where it gets dangerous because now it's like, what do you do? So what you got to do is, when they try to come around you and take you over, all you have to do is activate your heart spark, and it counters and it gets them out. They
Are
can't
you
be.
ready?
Are you ready? What are we supposed to be ready for? It sure looks like. What about the cane? He said I had time to hear it. Yeah. Words spells. Yeah. So pray with your words is Harry W. hit sword. So pray with words is Perry W. hit sword. Perry is two swords hitting each other, making a spark. The W is the one Joe rune, which is peace and success. With brings in the flag at the end of Mario. You try to get to the top of the pole so that it can be at the top. That's the one Joe rune. And then it creates a powerful variation of that. But it also creates a connection from the hit through two words, two swords, creating the hit or the parry. Because the parry is where you're parrying something, where you're shielding sword from a sword. And you can, and then some. Yeah, you can also use a spark or start a fire with a spark. So it's talking about a heart spark. Your pray with words is Perry W. hit sword. Your thoughts, your feelings, your emotions, what you think, what you say to people, what you tell people, that's a prayer. That's a spell. That's a vibration, and gradually it will amplify. People are doing it together. It's a chant. It's you know you're doing a mantra. And mantra is a prayer style. And when you do mantra, you're creating it to happen in existence around make
You are
them
resourceful.
meditate too. Exactly, Francis. They said you were resourceful. When I read that, my soulmate was reading it with me, and she said you are resourceful. Oh, she's responding to you, Francis. They read through my eyes. They can see through my eyes. The ones that are connected. Yes. Yeah, they're telling you, Francis, that you're resourceful. For saying that meditate and the demons are around, make them meditate too. That's funny. That's funny. Like I said, it purifies them into good. But it doesn't mean you let them stay. They gotta go. If they're not going to change and become. I had a dream once, a while back, where a friend told me after I did a good thing for him, and he was Mormon-y or whatever, and kind of rich, wealthy guy, but whatever sort of. I helped him, and I did something for him and our other friend, and he came to my
Very
home and he
normal.
thanked me, and he said, "Now because you did this, now all the demons that are going after people that don't need demons because they're already evil enough are now all going to come at you for doing this good act for me." I said, "No, no, 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 no. We're not playing that game." And so I started showing him all my charts about self care, self love, and all this stuff, and high vibes countering low vibes. And I'm like, no, 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 no. You don't have demons that come after you when you're a high vibe. When you do good things, that doesn't mean that all of a sudden they come at you for being a good guy. That's cult mindset. I'm not going to manifest it. I'm going to let. So that night, though, that twilight, when I went to bed, I had a dream about him in the future and others, where all of a sudden, because of what he said, because it bothered me a little bit with what he said, it affected me, but I didn't let it affect me that much. In the dream, it showed portals opening, that the end of the world was happening, and then I was in this new part. We were trying to help this other friend, but this other friend was no longer in my life, and now that friend isn't in my life. He gave up on me because but what was interesting is within the dream, it talked about this person who wanted to go after, and it was a lady assassin that wanted to take him out for him being Mormony. And I said, no, don't go after him. He's a good guy. And I was talking to this other person, and then this other person who's supposed to be powerful and amazing, who's supposed to be this religious dude that has the power to cast things, he couldn't stop what was going on here, and they wouldn't listen. So me and this other person who I felt could be my soulmate or someone similar, we both were like, yeah, we don't want to hurt that person. We don't go after him. He's not a bad guy. He tries to do what he can. He does what he's doing. But they wanted to go after him, and there was a nice, rich car in the dream, in the garage where she was talking. So we talked the person down from hurting him to not do it. Hey, Anthem, how's it going? So within that
Should be scared.
experience, should be scared. Yeah. So within that experience of that dream, they all of a sudden told me. They said within the dream experience, like all of a sudden there was portals that opened, red portals of like hell dimension portals in the sky. And then all of a sudden I was empowered and I became powerful. And it kind of reminded me of being Doctor Who a little bit, or not Doctor Who, Doctor Strange. Being Doctor Strange and doing some kind of, or Eternals, the Eternals more, and using the powers of the Eternals good and blocking them from coming in to the door to come at us. And then when they hit it, they turned from demon to angel. Like I was healing the bad ones to become good. And this guy who's supposed to be powerful and amazing because of his spiritual belief, he that believed that demons would come at you and you can't stop them. I showed him that you have the power to turn bad beings into good. And so they came after and they got scared and they hit it and the bad ones started running away. They're like, I don't want to turn good, so they took off. It was the funniest dream ever. And it was after that friend said that now 7 demons are coming after you because of you doing this good thing for me. I'm like, oh my, oh no, we're not playing that game. I got to do the puzzle, everybody. Bear with me. Why is it telling me to do the puzzle? Hold on. Woo! There we go. One time. Yeah, it was like an ocean or something picture. It was kind of weird though. It looked like kind of the grid. It didn't even look like a real ocean. And so what is happening is it was a powerful creation and it was so amazing. And so with that friend or that individual saying that, I had to tell him no. I set boundaries. I corrected it, and he did some fun stuff. TikTok goes weird when I'm on here. Yeah, you're good, child of light. They just did the puzzle. So if ever any of you saw skipping, that was TikTok trying to do the puzzle. I think it's because they want you all. There needs, I guess it has to deal. There needs to be more tapping or whatever, or they're gonna cause it as if there's not enough activity, and then they'll make you do the puzzle as if you're not there. So it's a game algorithm thing. So if you want to tap, keep it going, or gift, or whatever, that's up to you. But that's why it was doing the puzzle, because it's acting like there's not enough activity. I'm hiding. That's the pattern I noticed anyway. Thanks for the roses. Um, so I love 7. 7 is for great. Bull hiding. And now there's a group 8. Now there's a group 8. It's hilarious. And it's for abundance. So anybody that's in group 7 that was in blue through the algorithm, and now there's a group 8 that spawned from it that's supposed to be. I'm like, where is all these groups coming from? And I knew where they originated from, but I think it's hilarious. And it's like all this cult mindset going on. It's like now you're abundant. And I got one that was you're the top 1% of 7. Yeah, of Joshua. Hey Joshua. Joshua. So all of a sudden divine, but now it's manifesting a good focus. So I'm all for it. I just think it's hilarious. Like I said, we have an ascension going on crazy, and everybody is waking up to their level of it. To your wife, be nice on Fifth Street. Something about wife, be nice on Fifth Street. Is that you, Donald, or is that someone else? No, there's a 6 and a 7. No, there's a 7 and an 8 now. Diane, there's a 7 and an 8. They have an 8. They have group 8 now. There's a group 8 going around. It's new. So I pinned it. You can look at it. I pinned it in my favorites. You can go look at it. I reshared it. There's 8s. So they said that you need to go look at the reshared stuff. That's what I'm talking about. It's a new word. Yeah, so 8 is for 8s for healing or horse. They said 8 for horse. No, not horse, but that's funny. For Horace. Could be for Horace, which is good. Sort of. Hi. One of them said hi. I think that was your husband teaching you, Diane. Is too. He said 8's for horse. Oh, he's messing with you again. That's funny. You're hiding here. Who's hiding here? Why, did you do something wrong? You're hiding because you did something wrong? Did they kick you out again? Anyway. I'm having fun. I got good drink. I saw lots of 7 for Sid. Who's Sid? Who's SID? Your favorite? Who's Sid? Stevie is. I know. They're bringing up Sid. That just reminds me of. That just reminds me of Toy Story. What about Sid? We were talking about mischievous and messing around. You're in a fight. Who's in a fight? They're saying someone's in a fight. Not sin, not SIN, SID, like Sid, the boy, the bad boy that would mess with the toys in Toy Story.
My lungs collapsed.
My lungs collapse. I'm happy. My lungs collapse. You were so happy that your lungs collapsed. Well, that's on every day on it. He says, I was so happy my lungs collapsed every day on it. Oh, I love this. They're being fun today.
Danny.
Hi, Nanny. First I thought it said Danny, but it said Nanny. Blissed you. Nanny just blissed someone. Who are you blissing, me or others? There's a nanny that just blissed someone. Or blissed. That's cute. Mm. It's a fairy, and just so you know, I'm going to be here as long as I feel comfortable to be here. So, and I apologize for not starting earlier today. I just had a walk going on. But the spirits started getting me together real quick because they could tell how I was dealing with things, and they were helping. They know the battalion. They know I was being targeted. Things were happening, And so they were helping get me organized so I could get in at least by 7. I got in about 7:40, or not 7:40, 6:40 my time. Because it's 7:49 right now. So I've been on for about an hour and 5 minutes. Yeah, and I can see the time because I'm looking at it on YouTube and Facebook, and I started that one around the time I started TikTok. You forgot the tuning fork. Yeah, I don't do the tuning fork unless people ask me to or call me to go and do that one earlier. I decided not to do it because there was too many things. Just so you know, Francis, I will post if I'm going to do a live or not. The when I do it will be when I feel to do it. So it doesn't mean I'm going to always do it. People will have to tell me, or I'll do it when I feel comfortable to do it live. So, Francis, if you like, I can put you in my group. You've been in here long enough, and I know you enough that I feel okay with you. But just know that my group is vegan friendly, so you can post what you want in my group chat that I have. But I would ask you to please make it vegan friendly. And if you're supporting anything that's not, I just the group is the support for the live. So I'll put you in there. So when I go live, I'll share the link there so that anybody in that group sees it. So you come around a few times. That's a select group. That used to be my subscriber group. I turned it into one that's just a support group for anybody that supports the channel in any way that they have. Thanks. Yeah, so Francis, I'll get you in there. And they said, get you in there. Yeah, they want me to get you in there, Francis. So I'll do that. So I'll do that for. And so whenever I go live, that's where I'll post it. I'll try to post it on here, but it doesn't mean I'm always going to come on those days. It depends on what's going on, and I have to deal with housing and attacks and other things in life. And I got to make sure I ground so that my leg isn't pounding or other things aren't happening. And the spirits want me to go, so they did some healing so I could do it tonight, which is awesome. I think angels and Joshua came in and others because they're like they wanted me to be able to tonight. Yeah.
I will appear.
You'll appear. Who will appear? Who's gonna appear? His mom. Whose mom? They said I will appear. They're saying someone's mom will appear. Wow.
Compassion.
Compassion. They said someone's mom will appear. Something about compassion. Amy. We discuss? Yeah, I know you're discussing different people. Grows up for her.
Threatening.
Threatening. Who's threatening? Here, I'm going to do the music again. I got the any music, so I'll do that. There is frequency in that. So I will try to start doing frequencies when I can. Right now, there's a lot I've been dealing with, but I'll try to do it when I feel to do it. I'm not going to do it every day, but I will try to do it at 1 p.m. or 3 p.m. when I decide for the frequency. So it's a start time between 1 or 3 p.m. Mountain Time, and it could be any day of the week. It doesn't mean I'm going to do it every day. So I want to, but I also need to be able to do what I feel I can. Who's lost? Pretty crowded? They said pretty crowded. We're lost. What are you lost? What's going on? It said someone's lost. That there's a being that got lost because it's pretty crowded. So I got a whole bunch of beings refereeing the bad ones to get away so they don't screw with what's going on here. It's kind of fun. Yeah, so they said we have security. Oh my word. It's like I got bodyguards here at my place tonight. like spirits and angels, more than they've ever done before, or about the same as they've done. So we're helping. I guess tonight is a very special night, and it's very important tonight
Sir.
for this twilight. Yeah, it's very important this twilight. Sir, what about sir? Look like I bouncer angels. Go get a bouncer angel. No, what time? It's 7:55 p.m. Mountain Time right now. Doing the 528 Benton scene. I'm still happy. Yes, I am. Yeah, it's fuck. Fuck. Behu Yaraz Kanaz Kanaz. That's what fuck is. Behu is for sovereignty. Yaraz or whatever it is for strength, and C and K are both Kanaz. That's for luck, or your grace, or your Christo kingdom, Christ consciousness kingdom, your consciousness kingdom. You look at it that way. Maybe you're right. Yeah, no, it's just what you focus on, you create. So whatever you want it to be, that's what it will be.
I'm very happy.
You're very happy, well, that's what you are now. Hey, Chris. Yeah, happy. What do I call it? Happy, happy scare the pants off people day, and happy protection day. Because today is actually to protect you from that which is scary. Yesterday was Witches Day. Today, the Dark Witches Day. Not all witches are doing that yesterday, but today was the day where you wear masks to protect you from the darkness being. And then tomorrow's All Saints Day. Yeah, it's pretty fun. But they're helping me like a ton today. They've been doing all sorts of stuff. It's been awesome. I feel amazing right now. Loving it. Now I do need to check to see if something comes to the door, and I gotta get something at the door. Okay, so I might be getting groceries if they bring it at 8. Okay, they haven't texted me anything to tell me if they're here, but I gotta, and I don't know if they're gonna come to my door or not. Well, I don't even know if they're gonna be able to deliver it, but they're claiming one of the packages isn't able to come, so the rest I think are. We'll find out. But they're delivering between 8 and 10 p.m. my time.
Connie.
Hi, Connie. Connie's a spirit that supposedly was a neighbor that used to live here, and she passed. Another neighbor that used to live in this building told me about her, and that she used to live here, so she passed. So she comes around, and she says, "This is my home," and she likes to for pretty much. So she wants to, she wants to warn and protect people, or at least communicate with those who know what's going on here. She's like, they hide secrets here. Yeah, I know. They're have to stand up against them. Many of them, yeah. A lot of fun. Yeah, that's saying it likely. Get after them. I did. I get it after them. I called the health industry and I took them down, Connie. I'm getting them left and right. They're helping out. They're still lying though. They're not being honest. They're trying to get away with stuff. And right now they caused the heating system to go crazy again. Right after they were in my apartment, then all of a sudden it went crazy again. Yeah, and they weren't fixing that. They were helping look at something else that was concerning. And then they did this after being in here. So after doing one thing, they caused another. And they like it. At least they didn't put bats in the hallway from saying that they were from the attic. They did that 2 Halloweens in a row. This year they didn't do that. But we had bats that came last year or the year before, I think. Yeah, they made bats go through the hallway and it was crazy. I'm afraid I'll request if I tap. You're fine. Just tap child of the light. If you request, I'll just ignore it, okay? Unless you tell me otherwise, child of the light, I won't bring it up. Got it? So if I see it, I'll don't worry about it. Okay, awesome. She likes you. They said, God bless you, child of the light. One of the spirits said, God bless
Be
you.
careful in here.
Be careful in here. Yeah. Well, I see sources within us. I'm not religious, I'm spiritual. But if someone's trying to say a positive thing, I'm not going to be against letting it be known.
Maleficent.
Maleficent. Hey, how's it going, Maleficent? So Maleficent is the one that's the shadow Maleficent lady. Can you tell me your full name or your first name? Is it Eleanor or is it Evelyn? It's the actress that played. She played in the cartoon voice of her. I get that actress that comes around. So if she's here, then I'm guessing I Love Lucy is here too. Lucille. I'm guessing Lucille is here and some others are here. They like to come around. Um, they're funny. Yep. And then when the witches come, different ones. We get the different ones that play the different witches in different shows. So one is the it is the Phantom Maleficent actress that plays the voice in the cartoon. So she's supposedly, allegedly, the one that comes through, and she comes in, and she said her name, and then I added two together and realized it could be her. Yeah, she likes me. She likes to come here. And then I have Lucy comes in, and then some. Yeah. Then we get Samantha, or the one that plays Bewitched. That's Samantha, whatever that actress name is. She comes in, but then her and another actress like to fight each other. It's funny. They come after each other. I think Lucy and Samantha they do battle with each other. They're friends, but they're frenemies. It's
Friendship.
friendship, I know, but you're like frenemies. It's funny. Yeah. So yeah, they're claiming they're friends, but then when they start being around each other, they start helping each other out. Oh my word! The previous live streams when they did that made me laugh. They do choose. They choose watch it. Yeah. Never look. Yep. It said they never look. They said watched it. They never look. They keep bumping into each other. Is what they're claiming. I think it's funny. It's like sisters. But no, I and then there's who's the other one? The boyfriend. Oh, that's interesting. There's another one that's what is it called? Who's the one in the Scarlet Witch connection or Wanda Vision? Who's the bad lady? What's her name? The bad witch that then helps. Trying to remember her name. I gotta remember the name of the witch that's the purple witch that sucks the energy from other witches. I
Agony.
remember Agony. Oh yeah, Agatha. Thank you, Agony. Yeah, Agatha. There's an Agatha that will come in. I think some of them have played that role before. So we get them coming in as the roles that they were. So it's almost like it's cosplay. Yeah. Well, I gotta take in my I'm taking in my valerian root tincture. Okay, so bear with me. It's organic valerian root. Can't drink too much of it. And then I got my Ormus Gold that I posted. The Ormus Gold. on sale right now. Pretty cool. I would recommend get a ton of this. It's amazing, and it's like 4 milliliters. I'm only going to support things that are vegan, and I'm very careful about that. But if you're going to do anything, go to that video. You can click on it, go to the link, try to find it. If you don't like what they're doing, find one comparable, wherever you could. Go there, be aware. It's amazing because it's like 5 or 6 stars a bottle right now, and usually it's like 31 a bottle. So or something similar. I think there's one that's 31 through. I don't know, but I would recommend to get as many as those as you can. They're good for your mouth, and it has like monk fruit in it and other stuff. So it's an I Am Joy brand, but it's 24 karat gold, and they say that when you put gold in you, you create more of abundance to come in you, a resonance, and you can use gold and electrify water. Yeah, what's going on? You're whispering. She's whispering through the music. I am. What are you trying to tell me? So it's different. What is it you're trying to tell me, soulmate? Hold on.
Well, I'm trying to tell you that I want to stay here.
You want to stay here with me? Well, you're always welcome. All right. If Dawn's
My
there,
childhood.
tell him to go to Andy. Yeah. My childhood. Right when I read that, I heard someone say my childhood, Diane. After I read the if Dawn's there, tell him to go to Andy. Says my childhood. Someone said my childhood as I read that. You're good. So Dawn, are you going to him? I think he already did. He's just talking through here to say what's going on. Here's how it works, Diane and everybody. The spirits can go through mirrors and reflective surfaces. They can come here, say hi, hop a portal, go to someone else. Would you let me? He says, will you let me? Let me do it. Yeah, here, I'll do. And then sometimes they'll tell me to do the bowl to help get them. So they can go through a mirror, go talk to them, then come back here. The family could, yeah. He said, your family could. Well, you should be able to learn, Don, if you haven't done it.
They will get you.
He said, they will get you. This is funny. Do you want to? Come on, go talk to him. Go, go to him. He's messing around now. Cosmic Force. Where can we get this gold you just spoke about? Ormus Gold. Go look at one of my videos, the recent video that I just posted about it. So find the one that shows the bottle that I show in there. I'm holding it in my hand right now. So go look at it. There should be a link there. If not, then just go find it on the TikTok shop. They have a lot of them. There's one for like $5.91 I found. There might be other ones that are cheaper. Just look for the one. I say support them all. Whatever you want. If you have the money, do it all. Because the more you supply and demand the vegan stuff, regardless who you're doing, everything I buy, I do it as a gift to anybody. So I don't always worry about price. I go by what I feel the person needs, what I feel I'm being drawn to do. But if I want to get more of my money for it, I found one that was really good, and they gave me. I got two of them for like $15, like 14 something, or something that made it so that it was free. Like I had to pay a certain amount so the shipping was free, and I did, and it got to me free. I was like, that's awesome. Then I got it really fast too. It came in the mail in like a day or two, and I'm in Utah, and it was awesome. And so I love this stuff because what it is it helps give your mouth sores and things. For me, at least, it got rid of them. But it's for your abundance. It's for healing. It has monk fruit. It basically is vegan friendly. It has a vegan mark on it. It's organic, USD organic, USDA organic. and it's got non-GMO mark. I show you the marks on the video. So I just posted that recently the other day. So 24 karat gold oil, vital minerals. So they have different stuff. Let me try to find it. There it is. There's the ingredient. Uh, yeah. So polar door. Yeah, not saying it right. 24 karat gold. It's mon. I want to say mondatomic. Yeah, mondatomic minerals. So really healthy minerals. And Dead Sea salt or unalive sea salt, monk fruit, coconut oil, and it's certified USDA organic. Very healthy. The bottles are amazing. It had a spray thing on it. It's in the ad, but it gave me this, and I prefer this anyway. So it was amazing. Yeah. So if anybody wants to go for it, it said to do 2 drops. And right now, I just did that for tonight. You want to basically do 2 milliliters. I just kind of do it my own way. But 2 milliliters in the rising, and 2 milliliters at night, and about 4 milliliters any other time. So they say to do 4 milliliters at least in a day, but it really helps. So just in your rising or night. Some people will tell you to do it 3 times a day. It's up to you. Talk to your health professionals. Make sure you talk to them, and follow what you feel you should be doing there. But it's really healthy. It's fine. It helped me a ton with sores and other issues with my teeth. It's amazing. It also helps your abundance. It's supposed to help with your abundance because when you put gold in you, gold is like a strobe. When you do electrical seawater, you can make fourth generation water. So this is like fourth generation water in a way because it's got high 5 alkalinity minerals with it. And so in a way, it's even better than that. It's really cool. So if you get electrified, it will activate it through your body, and love. They love it. They're saying do it. They're telling everybody go for it, do it. They love it. They said that last time I brought it up. They said they loved it too during the video. They loved it. They're like, I love this. Go for it. I love what it is. So they're claiming to you, you need to go for it because it is healthy. And they're all about healing. Yeah. I think they would have taken it if they were in real life. They would have done it if they could have. The garden. Yep, they said go to the garden because I've taught them to be vegan. A lot of it. Some of them were vegan, I guess, or became vegan. Yeah. And some of them said they lived up to 400 to 500 years. Like there's lore about that. Those that ate of the garden, they lived up to like 1,000 years in some lore. And it brings up like Daniel and his buddies. They bring up that they were healthier than the ones that did the pagan stuff. Yep, you should get her. I actually learned from a blood doctor who worked at the Pentagon. Saved my life. Yeah, you're welcome, Pastor Force. Canon, Child of the Light. Let's see. Talker. Yeah, I'm a talker. Let's see. What did Child of the Light say? Together? Purdy too? To consider alcohol higher. Okay, hold on. What did she say? Let's see. As Sui and others. If I saw lots of 7 prior. Yeah. So, Child of the Light. Is there any other response you're bringing up? Oh, yeah. Just making sure. I thought Diane was telling me to look at stuff. Okay. She moved here. Canon. She moved here from a. Someone moved here from Afghanistan. Someone said she moved here from Afghanistan. Who moved here from Afghanistan? Who are you talking about? Who are you talking to, Chris? Give her Chris. Chris, are you still here? They just said Chris. They said I want to. Chris, they're bringing up something to you. The the portal, the 1-0. They said that she moved here from Afghanistan. I don't know what that means to you, Chris. To yours. Window. What about out the window? Or what about the window? She moved here from Afghanistan, and this was from the airport, out the door, out the window. Flowers. Chris, yeah, I know you're in the background. Are you still here watching? The wife. What about wife? Whose wife? You want me to look out the window? Hold on. I'm gonna go check my. I'm gonna check something real quick. Bear with me. One stop away. Sorry, everybody. I had to pause for a second. I had to go check something. So, the window. Thank you for sharing, whoever shared. That was G. I guess they were telling me to look out the window. That was G. Who's G? They said out the window. G. Okay, so they're telling me that it's going to arrive for my package at 8:21 p.m.
Brown hair.
Brown hair? You're fine. Okay. What? Why are you? What? I have my windows closed because I don't need people to come in and think that I want to. If they come in, they're getting vegan candy bars. That's what they're getting. And I'm in an apartment. You have to have a code to come in here anyway. If I had my own house, I'd be giving out vegan candy bars. Like Laura bars. I have a whole bunch of them. Someone gave me. So, but I usually mostly do those for me. Someone's not hearing someone? And he's a boy. Yeah, and I'm a boy. You're funny. Yes. You know it. Oh boy. Is everybody here? Good. Making sure everybody can hear me. I was telling her where to tap on. Yeah. Oh yeah. All you have to do is just tap it at a certain place that doesn't click the bottom right area. That's all you have to do. Out of the light. If you put the tapper or put something up at a certain place away from it, that's where you put the tapper. I have a tapper too, so I get it. I do the tapper and I put it in a place. And sometimes you have to put it like on this side of the phone, because if you put it on this side, it's gonna have things that pop up. And sometimes when people do gifts, you're gonna be clicking into the gifts that they're sharing. So if you do it at like up here, usually it will not trigger these others down here or whatever. Whichever is my finger. Okay, well like I said, it's okay. So if you're clicking down here, you're gonna hit the invite. If you clip up here, you're good. It's okay. Don't worry about it. It happens. I'm not gonna worry about it. Like right now, you're clicking and it's bringing stuff, and I don't worry about it because you told me what. But you're just making me smile every time it does, so I don't care what you do. You're awesome. I can see you all. One of them says, I can see you all. It went out. That's funny. I said it went up. Wow, it did go up. The last time I saw the tapping was at 10. It was at 10 something. Now it's 24.2. Holy crap! Thank you, everybody. I can see you all. I love it. Can I join? As long as you're positive. They're doing some crazy things right now. Here, we're gonna switch this around. Let's do some Halloween. We exercise you. Thank you for exercising. Oh, are you doing that? Do it. The person that needs it would be the house of Diane's connection friend. You're planning it? Okay, good. They're planning to do it. They're gonna help you. They're gonna help you. We're gonna do Thursday. Okay. What's with the bat headwear? Never seen that before. That's $2.99. Wow, that's fun. Here, we'll do 36 pumpkins. If we complete the 36 pumpkins, we'll go to we'll do one bat head. I'm gonna do small ones. You all want to do small gifts first. When you put it up here as a goal, you want to do small gifts first as a respect to others after that. So when you do the small ones and you achieve the small ones, then you can try to do bigger ones. It's like a gradual change. But if you're going to do a big one, please be fair to what you're putting up there. Make it fun, make it cool, make it part of what's going on. Yeah, F10. Who was hung? What is F10? Oh, and you can always sandwich firm. What? So, pumpkins for Halloween. You don't have to. Just put them up there for fun. I like the 3-6 because 3-6 is for 3-6-9. He was hung. About 3-6. Hey Francis, how's it going? You came back in. You're in and out. In and out. Fun. Let's see. Who's speaking? Someone speaking to the spirits? Yes. Hi. Okay, I am hearing someone whisper. It's the spirit whispering through the music. That's who's speaking. Have a good night, everyone. Yes, having some trouble. It's okay, Francis. Bless you. Thank you for being around. I'll put you in the group connection. But yeah, there's a lot of fun stuff going on. And I have Verizon. I'm with that. So my stuff is usually okay. So anybody that has T-Mobile, it usually causes problems. Yeah, because T-Mobile always caused me problems when I had T-Mobile. So I went to Verizon so I could correct that. And it was awesome. That's what I figured. I'm telling you, Francis, T-Mobile's not as good as they claim they are. That's why I do what I'm doing. I had them. I'm not for them anymore because of what they were doing. Yeah, I switched, even though it was a little more money, but it was worth it because they give you better deals and combo deals that made it cheaper for me for all the stuff I did. Because they give you like discounts towards like streaming channels and more, and it made it cheaper for me in the long run for what I needed. You know the city. What about the city? You know the city. What about you know the city? So let's see. They're coming. It's arriving soon. Are they around the city? Okay, everybody. I'm gonna walk to my door. I want to make sure I give what I'm giving to them. Supposedly they're going to be at my door, and I want to give them a nice, friendly amount for bringing it on Halloween. So you need it. So spirits, talk to them. I'll be back. Um, please, mods, just keep it careful while I go to the door. I'll still talk to you from a distance. I'm gonna put problem with Mike. Excuse me. And so we're gonna We're going to do this. There's a lot of energy here. I just got to grab groceries that are going to come to my door. They're delivering it right now, they said. Anamus? Okay, I'll be back. The spirits, keep talking to them. Woo! Yeah.
Yes. Yes. Yeah. Going to do.
Envy.
Envy. What about envy? What are you saying about envy? Oh, no, yeah, envy. What do you envy? I'm gonna look out the window real quick.
Think I can.
No trick or treaters anywhere. Which is weird. I saw some earlier today, but it's like getting dark out there. It gets dark in Utah, so when it gets dark around this time of year, here in Bountiful, it's freaky. It's funny. And they said they're gonna be here.
Restaurant.
That's true. I'm seeing a car though.
Well.
They said you will what? Oh yeah. Well, we'll wait. They said that maybe they're lost. I hope they're not. They usually get here okay. Bonus work, yeah. I want to make sure I give them something. Hi everybody. Ah, eat with you.
Restaurant.
Yeah, I'm here. Sorry, let me look at your comments. Like I said, I was walking away for a moment, so just kind of keep people around. Next time Joshua comes to visit, tell him thank you regarding my youngest. Okay, Shiloh. Joshua, if you're still here, thank you. You came in earlier. Oh, they're at the door. Hold on. Okay. Yes, I got something for whoever's at the door.
Movie.
That's my new neighbor. He's really nice. Hey, spirits, keep talking to him. Yeah. Sorry, I'm gonna make sure I put stuff away. Alright.
Suffering.
What about suffering? I just saved $10 because the guy was too quick and didn't want the money. Okay.
I'm upset.
You're upset. Why are you upset? What are you upset about, spirits? What are you upset about? There. I feel amazing right now. Ooh, there's my ice cream. My vegan plant-based. Yeah. The best one, yeah, I gotta love it. Friday, what about Friday? Oh, okay, here we go.
Murder.
Yeah. Okay, you can do an affirmative thought to cancel out a negative thought. Everybody remember that. Whenever you hear something spooky or scary, always counter it with a positive vibration into thinking the better focus than the other was doing. Okay, we're done. I just saved like $10. Okay. Awesome. I can go get more stuff. That was nice. I try to be nice to people when they deliver stuff on a holiday, but he didn't want it. He was down the hall anyway, so he probably had to go do other stuff. But I was gonna give the guy like a really nice tip, but he chose not to go for it. Yeah, I give coins. I give dollar coins to people. I'm a really nice guy, and they get surprised. They're like, "Oh, wow!" Like they've never seen it before. They're like, "Is this real?" I'm like, "Yeah, it is." Yeah, I don't do cash. I do coins because coins work for you. Cash goes against you because it's paper. All you can do is write on it or wipe your butt with it. So when things go down or anything goes down, if you have coins, it is metal or alloy. You can turn it into tools. You can barter it. You can use it for those that collect it, even if it stops being in circulation. And so paper, not as much because again, it's just yeah. I have a glass, drink. Oh, okay, we got it. Yeah, I just got some drinks. So it's off. Oh, we are. We're up to 28.3K now. Thank you, Diane. Thank you, wonderful people. You're all wonderful. I appreciate you all. But again, I'm just here to help you all and to be there for the spirits, and they've done a lot. We're good, yeah. Yeah, child of the light, all of you that have tapped, anybody that's doing it. Let me see. Does it tell me? Sometimes it tells me. Okay, so it's telling me that Diane's at the top. Child of the light, Chris, you did one. It says, and then whoever else is here in the background. It's like we got two other people in the background. So anybody that's here in the background, can you tell me who you are and why you're here? I like to know who's in my live stream due to I'm about deconstruction knowledge and I'm not for cult mindset. I have to set boundaries because of safety and abuse that I dealt with and left. And so I have a lot of protection and I don't believe or disbelieve anything. I question everything, but then I do everything that's a healthy vibe. That's a self-care, self-love, and more. I'm about water studies and all that. Yeah, I'm very forgiving. So if you don't want to claim who you are while you're here, please let me know who you are, what you are, or I'm going to have to let you go. So Hair by Lisa Brandt and J to the NL, who are you? And why are you here in the background? Can you tell me why you are
Okay.
acting like a fly on the wall so I can know you're a real person? I just need to know who you are and why you're here. Because out of safety, I need to keep that for myself and others.
Well,
Because I got away from a cult system, and sometimes they try to send their missionaries or crazy connections at you covertly, or family or others who have been abusers and wrongful people and cabbalers, and I'm not for that. And witches? Yeah, creepy. The bad ones, not the good ones, not the natural ones. Okay, I'm going to give you one more time. So, can you hear me, Child of the Light and Diane? Child of the Light looks like she left. My daughter's recovery is still on good track. Bless you. Okay, who's here? Hold on. I think you both are here. Child of the Light just dropped. She must have went and maybe she'll come back. Yeah, I think Child of the Light. Oh, she's back. She must have dropped real quick and came back. It's all good, Child of the Light. So, Hair by Lisa Bryant. Who are you? Why are you here? Can you please say something in here? And J to the NL, could you please say why you're like a fly on the wall here? I'm a holistic vegan. I stand up for challenge22.com knowledge. I also talk to spirits through Spirit Box. That's more of a self-care thing. I do affirmation cards, Oracle. I'm all about deconstruction knowledge. I'm about vision boards and law of attraction. Your thoughts create your reality. What you focus on, you create. So I'm setting boundaries. So are you real people? Say something in the comments on why you're here. Not the ones that already have. I'm talking to these particular two people. So Hair by Lisa Bryant and J to the NL, can you please say something why you're here, who you are? They're not tapping, they're not doing anything, they're just listening. It's Halloween. It's October 31st, 2025. It's 8:36 p.m. Mountain Time. This is a live free stream that I do. So this is not a recording or anything else. I'm actually here. So, who are you? Okay. One more time. Hair by Lisa Bryant and Jade to the NL. Who are you? Please say it in the comments. Please answer Sam, or he may ask you to leave. Oh, I will ask them to leave. I'll do more than that, Child of the Light. I will let them go in my own way of doing it. I just am doing it for safety. So can someone say who's watching, why you came in here, so I know you're a real person and not a bot? Okay, okay, you're not telling me, so bye-bye. We're gonna do this. It's all about boundaries. No, it's just, you gotta set boundaries. If people won't respect those boundaries, you gotta let them go. I am part of the group 17 and group 18 and a little bit of 6, but I have group 7 and blue team with me. I bring that up too. Okay, they're gone. Okay, they were lost. Okay, so all I do is if they don't answer, I mute them and I block them immediately. I don't play the games. I don't play what everybody said. They say don't block them, just mute them. No, I'm gonna block them if they're not gonna communicate. I don't trust the energy, and maybe it will make the views go down, but I don't care because it's better. It actually clears it up more.
Serenity.
Usually, yep, it's serenity. It usually brings up better serenity energy, and then more people start coming in that are more genuine connected, and it gets those who they're trying to come in so others don't come in. By them being here, others have them blocked. So if they're in here, others won't come in. So if you block them, all of a sudden, others that have blocked them will start coming in. That's how it works, everybody. When you block the ones that won't communicate or that are rude, you get in the ones that have already blocked them to finally find you that are your vibe and your tribe. So when you set boundaries, people say, don't do that, because then you don't get views. Yes, you do. What it does is it gets the right people towards you who will stay, who will be genuine, who will come around when they're able. And then more will come around. Because when you get rid of the fakers, when you get rid of the spires, when you get rid of the battalions, you start bringing in those who are there that don't that notice what they are too, and then the right ones show up. The right ones stay.
Ronald.
Because what's happening if you let the bots stay, they're going to create more bots to come in because they're attached to other bots. So they're going to invite other bots that are following them and they'll come along with them. So all you get is their battalion group, their trickery group, their Mormony, their LDS, their blah, 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 they are that are fake kindness, fake love, and not unconditional. So you when you do that, it makes it better. So I just had to do that real quick. I call people out. I don't usually do it right away. I give them time and I give them a chance. They wanted to see if I would say something. So creepy. I'm seeing. Do you want to know what's really weird, everybody? This is really freaky. This is not connected to me in any way, but I'm going to try to show you. So there is a creepy hand thing. Let's see if I can see it with you. Look up here. There's like a creepy hand signal that looks like a ghost with a handprint. It's right up here on the phone. It's right there. I don't know if I'll be able to, but it's as if it's a handprint of something, but that's not connected. I'm listening to my YouTube channel to make sure I hear the sound coming in on my laptop so that I know that it's filming and streaming. Yeah. On the stream. And it's got like a handprint of a ghost. It's creepy. That's being shown, but it's blue. So I guess I got protectors of security on there protecting the stream to go off. Yes, Sam. Oh, they said yes, Sam. Oh my word. I could hear them whisper. Oh wow. Like this is so cool tonight. Let me get my so freaking awesome tonight. I love Halloween. I love Halloween and I love Friday the 13th because I always have miracles happen on Friday the 13th. Yeah, Diane, your your uh, your son told me that too. He says Friday the 13th he always has miracles. I said me too. Like the 13th is always a day. I had a friend that always had bad things happen to him. He thought it was an evil day because every time it would. And it's the vibe that they hold for that day. The fear that they're taught to believe it is false. So they start manifesting the fear because they believe the fear is. They're letting the spell that everybody tells them to happen and to manifest so that it is. But it really means Neo Trinity, heart spark of your protection of your divinity. That's all it means. The groups of the cabals and all of them, they do that. They will utilize that energy for their trickery. They love 13 because they know how powerful it is. But they're using 13 in their bad way. They're not using it in the good way. They're using it in their cult mindset way of it. The four pillars of society, not the Neo Trinity. They know it's Neo Trinity and they act like it's theirs, but there's two sides. They're of the wrong side. They're of the low vibe demonic side. And they try to act like they're not. They pretend they're not, but really they're not going with what it really is. And then the people conditionalize it and they do it from Neo Trinity, as in Ascension, AC, Ascended Christ consciousness or Ascension consciousness. Hey, Francis again. But it's not really that either. Whoa. They keep turning this off today. There's so much power here. Sorry, Spirit. Yeah, they said joyfulness. They're talking through one of the boxes, but the other one keeps turning off. Can you stop turning that off, silly? Okay. American? Arrogant American? Who's an American? Who's an arrogant American? Yeah, the Nephilim. That is weird. You saw that as I reset my boundaries, just in case, and I felt handprint above my chest. Yeah, we have security spirits, and they're doing it right on my live stream. I don't know what that symbol is about and why it's there, but it's something I put on there. I don't know if it's supporting another channel on YouTube. It's like an ad for some other channel, but it's doing some weird stuff. It's cool, but it's like a bluish with some pinkish Aquarius handprint, like a ghost handprint. It's so awesome. When that, okay, she's been sleeping. She feels safe. Good, good. He did tell me that. I told him, like something's going on over there, and it's connected to her mom too. Diane, it's connected to her mom. It was bringing up in the box when I was talking to him that it was her and her mom.
My name is Iris.
Hi, Iris. What about who's back? His back. Oh, they're talking about fine. They're healing and helping me right now. We know. Yeah, they're. Sorry, I got to move this around. They're healing me right now. Sorry, I didn't know I was doing that with the mic. It was making it make the rattly sound. I apologize. I just had to move it out of the way. Engineer. Yeah, so they're doing something for my back. They're helping my back and stuff. They're really getting me to go, whoa. What time? Hide. What time? It's 8:47 p.m. Ask. Oh, if the weather's good on Sunday, I plan to go to cemetery. I plan to go up to where I go. So the 2nd of November. It's time. Okay. If the weather's good, I'm gonna go up there and we're gonna do some spirit box stuff. But I'm gonna go around 4 or 5 because it gets really dark. It gets really dark on Sundays now, or on nighttime now. So I gotta go at 4 so that I'm there before it gets too dark. Because it starts getting dark around 6 or 7 now. Hey Kevin, they said 7. Yeah, it gets dark at 7 now. So I have to like go there at 4 or 5 so that I'm there where it's not too dark. So I don't have to use my lamp as much. Hey Kevin, who are you? So there's a Kevin, and they said throw. What are you throwing? Whoa, who's touching my foot? Who's touching my right foot? The toes. I am. They're doing some energy to my foot. Are you trying to keep it so it doesn't get hurt? Well, I get dark early on Sunday now. I get dark. Diane, I get dark all the time. You and I are very similar. Kindness. Yes, we have kindness, but we're honest. We're going to say flat out how we feel. I laugh at that. And Diane, if you ever get confused about any of the responses that I text or anything, just know I'm not. Everything I do, I try to do it in the time I can. But I bring up stuff in text, and I don't mean any disrespect when I bring anything up in text because it's all just I get it. You're awesome, and you always are. You're always welcome to fun with or to F me or whatever. It's funny. Not in the context of it, but you know what I mean. I'm always gonna be fun. And I what bothers me is today I talked to my mother and I actually said shit to her. And she's like, "How dare you swear?" And I'm like, "Oh, well, it's a powerful word." And in root code, he's like, "Not to me." I'm like, "Okay, mom, sorry." I said, "But I'm gonna speak what I want to speak and say for myself." And she calmed down, but I had to call her because my aunt was texting me Happy Halloween, and I wanted to thank my mom for giving my number to my aunt. Yes, I'm here. Who's here? They said, yes, I'm here. Someone's here? Who's here? Hmm. And they're blessing me. We got a lot of them. They're all coming in and blessing. Do you know what's really weird though? They're coming in today, and tomorrow is All Saints Day. When they usually come in history, they say that it's tomorrow that they do stuff, but it's usually today they do. They lied, yeah. So today is when they come around, and then Sunday they kind of are, but today is the day they will. Yeah, they say it does get chaotic today. No, tomorrow's supposed to be a spiritual day of the spirits. They call it All Saints Day. So you get the witchcraft, you get the protection from the bad ones, then you get the All Saints. Sehu. We got Sehu. Now, Sehu are beings that fight evil, the battle against evil. Now, I wonder where, like, Mama 3 and others are. It's watching me. What's watching me? What's watching me right now? Oh, Sehu is watching me. Oh, Sehu is watching me. Okay. That's good. I love Sehu. Sehu is awesome. Sehu, you're always welcome to watch me and make sure I'm safe.
Sir.
Sir, what? It said sir. Who's who are you saying sir to? It just said sir. No, there's like actually. It said actually. Wow. That's been really fun. The more tough night. No, it was an awesome night earlier. What about tough night? Action. 8:52. Here we go. Anytime I see a sulfical frequency, I do this. We're gonna do 285 and 852. Wind shock, like a windmill or wind. The student. That's funny. Wind shopping. Someone was shopping in the wind. Yeah, some splendor. Yeah, I remember when I went and did that on Halloween. When I went to people's houses, they're like, it's wind shopping. You're just going to people's houses, they're giving you free stuff. Here's what you do. This is the time when you go to people's houses here in Utah at 8:53 or at 9, by 8 or 9. You go to everybody's house and you start knocking on the door at this time. Your second round of candy. Start start going around this time, and they start dumping their bowls into your pillowcase. So just get a pillowcase and just have them dump it all in there. No, I don't eat that food anymore, but I used to like do that around 8 or 9. I'd go around the neighborhood. They like dressed in a costume, and then I'd go like you'd wear one costume, and then the older ones would dress into a new costume and go again. and they remember which house had the best candy. So when they go to those houses that they know have the candy that they want, at the second time around with the new costume, 1/3, and then, and then you just do your pillowcase, and then they just dump whole bowls of candy into your pillowcase. And I did that. I did that when I was a teenager. I was crazy smart. So I had what to do. And I had neighbors like, here, just take it all. And so I don't want anybody to come at my house anymore. I just took the whole bowl. And then I actually like tried not to eat all of it, but man, I got like a whole bunch because they don't want to hold on to it anymore. They just want to get rid of it all. Because they already had enough candy earlier. They already ate enough candy before Halloween, and now they're sick of it. So they don't want that candy. They didn't buy that candy for them. They bought it for other people. That's not their favorite candy. That was just candy that was affordable. I always recommend that if you're gonna get something for others, make sure you buy what you like, so that if no one wants it or takes it, you have enough for you. You have more for you, and keep a bag for you, and then do the other. Never let that bag be for others if it's for you. Keep that in a different place. Some people always find it. Your children will always find it, even if you hide it in the wall. We can smell it. Ah, anyway, urinate before, yeah. What about urinate? What about urinate? No one's commenting. Okay, so it says that there's one watching on YouTube. That's weird. Right, that's
Not serious.
is that YouTube or is that Facebook?
Okay.
Okay, so one supposedly watching on YouTube.
Okay.
Okay. I don't get a lot watching on the other ones as much. That's just for people to watch the replay if they ever want it. Alright. Woohoo! You got it. Did I do it right? Okay. Studying me. Who's studying me? Okay, we're done with that. Woo! I feel amazing.
Malefaction.
Malefaction. Please? What about please? I saw a recommendation to hide candy in freezer in a vegetable bag they don't like. There you go. That's what you do. Save your stuff and put it in there. I'm gonna eat some ice cream tonight. I'm gonna eat my vegan ice cream. I have Ben and Jerry's non-dairy. That's very good, and it's cookie dough. So it's helps sleep better at night. When I've eaten it, like because it's healthy ingredients, I've noticed that it calms myself and helps me sleep well. It's really cool. I love it. It's like four something. You can actually get it for like $4 at Harmon's, or they had it on sale the other day. But it's always under $5. It used to be more, but it's only like a pint, so it's not that much, but it's still worth it, and I love it. And I actually can I keep the containers, and then I make my own um, vegan friendly mixtures, and I put it in there and froze them all. And now I yeah to munch on, and so now I just need to remake them or
Betrayal.
the trail. Yeah, I don't do ice cream. I don't do that spirits. I do the vegan stuff. Yeah, the other is a betrayal. Yeah, you're betraying them because you're exploiting them. You're supporting a system that's exploiting them, both to the threats, and it's causing them to be brought into existence and to be taking their young from them. They're crying, sad that they did that to them, and then they're stealing the milk and giving it to everybody else. That's not even good for us anyway in our spine. And people don't, it's not for us, it was for their child. And so it's a whole slavery faction. And it's scary. What about elevator? Oh, my neighbor down the hall, she was like, "That's cool, you did spirit box stuff." I'm like, "Yep." My new neighbor likes it. He's like, "Ah, that's cool." Josie, see one? Yeah, so there's a neighbor that's down the hall, a new neighbor, and she's like, "That's cool that you do that." I'm like, "Yeah." she's she's in her, I want to say she's 50, in her 50s. This is funny. I had a dream that someone was going to move in, and then eventually they would try to go for me, but I don't think she will. I think our age difference is like 10 years, so I don't know. But you never know. She seemed really nice though. Percy. Me. What about Jason? No, I'm not for him. For him. Well, yeah, Jason has been trying to come through the box a few times today, acting up. And the spirits are kicking him out, trying to get him away. Because he's connected to people downstairs. Hi, William. Is that William? Is that who is William Shakespeare or William? William, who are you? I think it's Will the angel. Yeah, he's nice. William, it kind of reminds you of William Thatcher or connected to Elric. I think it's a William of something. Or is it a William connected to someone else? Or Sam? Yeah, he's for Sam. Will is one of the spirits that you can tell him to correct electrical stuff and things, and that he's able to. Gary or I think it was Gary and then or Barry, and then his boss was Will, and I found out with video games and things that spirit can help. Yeah, bats. Will is like this. He just does it really quickly, and he was able to correct things like a lot. So what brings you here, Will or William? 2 weeks. What about 2 weeks? What about high blood? The file. What about the file? Oh, is it because of the? Oh, gotcha. Thank you. Yes, correct that if you can. Are you here for the AC? So I think he's trying to. He's aware of what's going on with the AC, and then he's going to try to correct it deliberately. Thank you. If you're able to do that, bless you, Will. Awesome. Yeah. 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 I'm going to do my own celebration tonight, around 10 o'clock, or around for at least one movie before I go to bed. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what movie I should watch, or a movie or show I want to watch. I usually try to watch seasonal shows throughout the whole month, but I've been doing something different. What about Christopher? Christopher, you do a lot of them. And I do a lot of them. Late teen. I like the good witch. She's amazing. You need an offering? No, you don't. No, you don't. You don't need no offering. Here, let's do a bell. You can get out of here. No offering. Sorry, spirits or fake beings. Yeah, so what offering do you want? You don't need offerings. You don't need ritualistic stuff. I'm not giving no candy to you. Here's an offering. Go to challenge22.com. Go vegan. Deception. Yep. You're being deceived by the fake industries. Go vegan, spirit, or whatever you are. That's my offer. I have a vegan Laura bar. I have a few Laura bars in the back. If you want those, I can give you one.
Jordan.
Jordan. Who's Jordan?
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
I said Elo.
Okay.
We're okay. What's going on? This is so fun.
Abraham.
Right.
Abraham. We got Jordan and then we got Abraham. Oh, we're talking about the Jordan River and connected to Abraham.
But I can't.
But I can't. I gotcha. Well, Abraham is connected to the Laura my blood connection, supposedly. Connected. A lot of people are connected to that being supposedly in Laura. Different races spawn from that lineage. Yeah. You blessed
My name
me.
is Joseph.
Now we got Joseph. We got all these biblical names coming in now. Mainstream. So we got Joseph. Which one? Joseph of Egypt or Joseph of Mother Mary? I'm not going to talk about the other Joseph. We're we don't need to talk about him. What we're going to talk about the ones that you're talking about.
Really?
Yeah, he's okay, but he's crazy. Um,
Hi.
he enjoyed 14-year-old girls. I'm not going for that. It's wrong, according to some records, and I don't trust that kind of connection.
Okay.
It was a secret. It wasn't a secret. It was obvious. There's a lot of information on that. So is it Joseph of Egypt? I think he said Egypt. Yeah, he comes around now. So is it Joseph like Christ's dad? Or is that the other one? Not Christ's real dad, but his supposedly earth dad that helped him. The carpenter.
Record.
Record, yeah. Okay. So it's the record. Huh. Yeah, it seems like Abraham and then all of them are coming in, all the biblical ones. It wasn't me. Yeah, Joseph. So I guess it's a Joseph that's not them. Okay. So it's someone else. So who are you, Joseph?
Airport.
What about the airport? You pray. Okay, so this Joseph does pray though. Okay. This one is a praying one, but it's not them. I know Joshua was here earlier, in the beginning of the live stream. He came, maybe even before the live stream. I think it was right at the beginning, but it could have been right before. You like to. You don't. One likes to, and one says, I don't. Something like that. They're very somber now. So, spirits, I have a question. Have you been spooking anybody today, or have you
Martha.
been seeing people? Martha, that was a good idea. It's a good idea. Yeah, have you been spooking anybody today out there? It's a good idea. It's funny. It's a Martha. You're gonna spook someone and go boo. I'm really happy right now. Because I've been in so much pain the night before, and now I feel like so amazing and relaxed. Yeah. That's it, Sam. Okay. So, spirits, do you have any information for me or something you want to do for me or others here? Anybody have any questions for him that are still here in the chat?
Continue.
Heart continued.
Would you like?
Oh, they're saying heart continued. Would you like to? I said they're nice to him. Who's nice to me? He said she likes you.
Joblin.
The Joblin. What about the Joblin?
Get my napkin.
Get your mask. They like the miscarriage. Oh boy, they're gonna get their mask and scare people. Okay, do the spirit got anything to say before I jump off? Small glass. Diane, they said small glass. Hey, T and Truth. O10. She says, how is she? Diane, they're saying, how is she? They said, small glass, how is she? Thanks for the heart, me. Bless you, T and Truth. Just relaxing right now. The spirits have been doing so many amazing things today. Oh, great. Diane, we got biblical and we got crazy. These might be spirits because I am in Utah, so these might be spirits that are Mormon spirits. Alma, your dog. Someone had a dog named Alma. that explained a lot. This way. Juice? Yeah, it's juice. Your friends? Friends? More than usual, Tay, on this day. Yes. Yes, Ian, truth. More than usual. And it's actually been really cool because they actually, before I went live, they started moving things to places that I needed them to be before I started. And then they started making sure I'm healed because yesterday I was pounding like crazy in my leg and foot because of the heat and other things, because of darkness. So they brought in security and beings here today to help counter what happened last night and heal me and help me today. And it was amazing what happened today. And they're still here. It's like really cool. It's been really fun. And they're communicating to people like straight up. Like honestly. Someone unallied? Who unallied? I'm okay. I just got to drink this down, Spirit. He's in my building. Yeah, I just got to drink the drink down. It's got a lot of fruit, blended up fruits in it. I did the full fruits. I did the full fruits and some vegetables of some baby spinach and others. I mixed it all in a blender and then I poured it in. Yeah, thank you. And then that's what I'm drinking. I have full nutrients. And there's apple. There's two peaches, or is it apricots? It might have been apricots. And then there's blueberries and 3 kiwis. And I put all of them. You cannot. Okay. Okay. They're telling me to do the bowl. Hold on. They said we cannot do the bowl. Put it out of. Okay, let's do the bowl. I told the spirits that today is the day that they can go like be a spirit and scare people. They're like, oh, that's a good idea. You can go boo or something happen. They said that's a good idea. and really fun. And it's funny, the person that delivered my food earlier today during the live stream, they left and I tried to offer him something and he wouldn't take it and he took off and waved instead of waiting for me to give it to him. So someone lost $10 and they could have gotten $10 points from me for delivering stuff on a holiday. Yeah. Just bringing some food to me and bringing some juice and other stuff so I have it in my fridge. Yeah, they fully do that. That was mine on Friday. Yep. Oh dear. now I can use it for movies on Tuesday and do other things. They buried me over there. Buried who over where? I love doing my scoot about on Tuesdays and I get stuff that I need for my home. And then I help my vendor friend. Breath Republic. Yeah, that's funny. Breath Republic. They keep bringing up Breath Republic. I don't know what that means, but they keep saying Breath Republic. Welsh. They bring up something about Welsh. Oh, Diane. I don't think Diane's here anymore. Spirits. You're going then? Okay. You should go. You should go help your son, Donald. He knows. Okay, I'll do the both. You're supposed to go to the. He wants to be around his wife instead of his son. I think it's funny. But your wife said to go to your son, but he likes to mess with her. That's funny. Bless you. Thank you. Thank you, spirits. I said bless you. Okay. Hammer stand. I'm drinking. Yeah. Part of Medikite? Yeah, kinda. You're fine. Yeah, Metatron is connected to me a little bit. He's Enoch, and Enoch's connected to my line. But we're very similar in the way of how we are and what we know to do for others. It's interesting because in the lore of Enoch, no one believed him. His family pushed him away, others gave up on him, and they made fun of him. They put him down. They didn't believe it. His family, his friends, they all pushed him away. And he tried to tell them all of these awarenesses, but then something they had to open. Yeah, it's pretty interesting. They weren't open. So when they opened and he went to both the higher realm and the lower realm of the afterlife, he was shown he was taken by angels, and then he went against the Nephilim, where it got people to realize, and he brought a whole city to heaven. He said he brought the whole earth to heaven earlier, and I never heard them say that. Like today, I was doing something, and I was doing the spirit box for someone who called me, and we were doing that, and it talked about that Enoch brought the whole earth to heaven, sorta. Yeah, but a lot of breeding. Yeah, it was pretty creepy. They weren't supposed to do that, but he brought a whole up. He became an angel according to some lore. He chose to. Yeah, he chose to become one, and that's when he became Metatron, the scribe of source. Michael was the scribe of source first. He was the leader of the angels, but then the scribe of source became him, where he became both angel and human. The first one that's done that for that time, according to the law. So can So can people become angels? Yes. Were all angels human? No. Some of them were other beings that were made as one, but they did ascend to that level. And some of their lifetimes were us.
I've been watching
And
you.
that's what I've caught on. I've been watching you? You have? Who's been watching me? You tell me your name? Is that Enoch that's telling me that? Is that Metatron? Yeah, Metatron's always watching out for me. Is that you, Metatron? Or Enoch? You know it. Okay. It is? Okay. It is Sam. They just said it. It is Sam. Woo! Telling you, they're, you know, the truth. Yep. Months ago. Yeah, he's been doing it for years. He's been watching out for me for a while. Yeah. Since like 2017, I caught on to it. And it's been before that. Way before that. Probably since I was born. But yeah. He said, we've been watching you since you were here. Even before that. Oh. Yeah, definitely here. Do you have something you want to tell someone or you're aware? And Metatron, I think Child of the Light wanted me to tell you something earlier. That they're grateful for you. Let me read that comment. It was a while back. If you came in, you probably already know this. Let me pass over the shows. 19. Was it? It was either Child of the Light or Francis. It was either Francis or Child of the Light. Someone wanted me to tell you something.
Barry.
You said Mary. It was Barry. What's Barry?
Funny. My wife.
I think your wife. You should mate. Okay, let me look at all the someone sent a comment about Metatron, and I gotta read it. Hold on. I'm looking through all the comments. Jordan. Wanted to let who? You'll find it. Yeah, I'm finding it. I'm just looking for. I guess I was on the FYP for some reason. Let's see. It says next time Joshua comes to visit, tell him thank you regarding my youngest. Then someone brought up Megatron. Well, I think it was Diana says Megatron. Diane was wondering if you were by, yeah, if you were over by the other person's friend and how she's going. Are you aware of what's going on with them over there? I mean, have you been watching them or doing other things? I think he's aware of what's going on. Because they're doing things they shouldn't be doing over where she is. Not Diane, but her son's friend. The student. Okay. Yeah, so you may wanna let that be known and stop the shenanigans of those beings. It's affecting her and somehow she has around her and she needs to have out of her. Because she just started to. What's that? Hi. Shake the kombucha. Yeah, Chris, it's not a kombucha, but it's just a container of old kombucha. This is actually just it has blended up juice that I put in it. Yeah. So what it is it doesn't have kombucha in it anymore. It's just I use the containers now for
Okay.
other stuff. Why do I keep the label still on it? Because it has nice words of enlightenment on it. This one says, "Life is not a problem to be solved, but a reality to be experienced." So experience what you want, not what you don't want. So just experience life, bringing in all the different flavors and desires you want to create. Mhm.
Caring.
Caring, yep. And good to see you here mentioning stuff in the comments, Chris. Bless you. They brought you up earlier, Chris, just so you know. Um, and they said a Christopher too, which is different. It's a wise thought. What about parents? What about parents? They said that's a wise thought. Parents and then bliss. I think they just said bliss you, Chris. I don't know if you're hearing me. Chris Lindstrom, they said bliss you. You're welcome. Just wanted to be clear that I was talking to you.
I know.
They know. I hear about it.
Simple.
Simple. Simple. Who's simple? Someone sinful? He likes to? Who likes to? They said someone lied to you. Who lied to who? They said sinful. They said
Engineer.
the engineer. One here. They lied to you.
The last.
William didn't lie to me, did he? The last? Or like William's all good. I don't know. You know. What do I know? Thank you everybody for tapping. It's 41.7K right now. 417! Everybody, that is a frequency. 417 is a frequency tuning fork. We got 41.7K. So because you did that, now I'm going to do the frequency that matches 417K. So we're going to do the 285, which amplifies it, and we're going to do the 417, which is facilitates change. Sound torture. So this brings in positive facilitation of change. It gets rid of any negative vibrations around you or from your neighbors. It trips people up to be good. So this is a good energy. So 417 is a grace frequency. It's one of the first grace frequencies. Yeah.
Word.
This way. What are we doing this way? What? So what it does is it gets rid of any negative behaviors or people that might be around. I'm gonna put it right there so you can hear it. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, together. Lots of together. I'm watching it. That's really cool.
Beware of the dark.
Beware of the dark. So this gets rid of any toxins or toxic connections. Since I'm doing 285, it influences energy field to then amplify the 417, which facilitates change and gets rid of toxins. This will get rid of toxic behaviors, toxic things in you and me and others. But this is going to amplify it so it actually happens. Wow, that's cool. Okay, I'm going to turn on the music real quick to go. Yeah, we got about 30 minutes to go. I'm not. or a little bit. I know it's on the ground, but brown. What about brown?
Good job.
To go. What about brown? It's a good job. Here, let's do this. He said brown. There's been a John that's come around, and I knew a John Brown at one time, but I don't know if he's still alive in real life or not. But he was a guy that I knew, and I knew his son. And they were good people, and he taught me a really good idea about financial stuff. If you ever lose a job or if you're ever trying to get something, instead of being upset, he said what you should do is when you lose something or someone gave up on you, you should celebrate. You should go celebrate and go somewhere and get a nice meal or eat, and then because now you don't have to deal with that crap hole of a job or other situation that just gave up on you. So when something bad happens, you should celebrate that no longer is in your life. So instead of being upset that it's no longer in your life, you should celebrate and then get something. Um, Go get something so that you can feel like you're going to now attract that which you're now wanting. So, so he said the way you get a job is by celebrating losing one so that you can now gain one.
Stop.
That's how you do it. And so then you're in the right vibration. He didn't say this in that way, but he taught a really good idea. And so that guy, his name was similar name that they're bringing up. What about buzzing? I don't know if it's them, but they're claiming that it could be them. There's someone saying it's not. Okay, good. You say I think he's still alive. I don't think he's passed on. But I don't know. He'd be in my parents' neighborhood. I don't know. Torment. You're from Ken? Nice to meet you. Hi. But not them. I'm from Ken, but not there. Okay. Just wondering. You said the last name Brown, so it made me wonder. Oh, and then you don't want to do a budget, you want to do a financial plan. So he said never call it a budget, call it a financial plan. Because the budget word is like, oh, it's not in my budget. It's like a negative vibrational response that we've been taught to think it. But what you want to do is you want to think of it as a financial plan. And that makes a lot of better focus because that would start with an F, which would be for Fehu, which is for sovereign self. So when you say financial plan, you're saying Fehu of your para. Fehu of your para is connected to your give and take. So you're sovereign of your give and take, your gift. Of what you give out, you receive. So it's a positive flow of F and P. Yeah. West. Sia. I'm getting a lot of names of different people similar. What about West? Hey, thank you. You said, go Sam, go Sam. We got cheerleaders now. I get some cheerleader spirits. It's fun. I get all sorts of beings that come in. I get it from all sides. Darkness and light. Yeah, it gets pretty crazy. But we got a lot of protection. It's been really awesome. Alright. We got my little, and there's these mini little things that I got. So these are fun, and I think they did the mini bars so that people can give them out for trick or treat. So these are my trick or treater candies. So I'm not eating candy on Halloween. I'm eating healthy stuff. I'm actually eating it's called Laura bars. This one's chocolate chip cookie dough. My favorite. And I got some chocolate chip cookie dough that is vegan friendly that is in the freezer. Yeah, three of them. You can eat one of them today. Yep. No, they're really good. Okay, so what's in them? There's cashews, there's dates. Yep, some, I love eating dates. No pun intended. Um, cocoa butter, vanilla, apples, sea salt, vanilla extract. Hey, I'm authentic and genuine. I have nothing to be ashamed of. Yeah, unsweetened chocolate, sugar, uh, cocoa butter, vanilla, and apples, sea salt, and vanilla extract. Yeah, it's got dates, cashews, and dates. Pretty good. But I love the well, I love that it has cocoa butter and the apples. Now, so this is what I'm eating. So it's got apples in it. It's got other things. Really healthy. These are Laura bar minis. I have bigger ones too, but this one's. I'm just doing the minis right now. I got the peanut butter one too. I have a peanut. It's peanut butter chocolate chip. That one's good too. These are little mini ones. These are the last of the bars that my friend gave me from his aunt, who I helped them go to movies, but he gave up on me for not being religious enough. Yeah. He was saying, "You're against my religion, so I'm giving up on you." I'm like, "No, you're not. You're giving up on someone who's actually there for you, not someone who complains about your religion because I actually stood up for you here and there and let you choose what you're going to do for you, as long as it's not hurting others." Yeah, it's because I brought up about the holidays. I said the holidays are demonic holidays that we're celebrating, except for today. This is one of the only days that it has a mix of both that I know protect us from the other. But it is originally Sam Haines Day connection, but technically yesterday is. Today is more of the day to correct from that day, and then tomorrow is supposed to be All Saints Day. But the other connections are doing something. You're playing games? You're proud of that? Yeah. Okay. We're gonna do all that we can. So, do you have anything to tell Chris or T and Truth? You have anything to say to T and Truth or Chris? Yes, they do. Okay, what do you want to tell them? To live? Yeah, you should live. They said you should live. They're saying just make sure you live life.
Carol.
Peril? Yeah, even through the peril times. This is your boyfriend. Oh no. Or we know. We know. Bless you. It said the boyfriend. Oh no, we know. Bless you. I don't know who they're talking about or what. They hear what you're saying or feeling about something. And they're talking about you to others so they can respond to you. This is so funny. Okay. Hi. Oh, she's whispering through this. They're whispering through the song again.
Woman.
A woman. It's a woman that's whispering through it. Yeah. Flooded every. He says secret. Think redwood. What about redwood? Not sure what's going on there, but it's interesting. The stream. What about the stream? What are you saying to the stream? Yes, Sam. Listen. The dream. Oh, what about my dream? Dream of the dream. Oh, okay, that a boy. Pick four. I'll do the ball in a second. Isn't for what? Meaning is it for what? When is it going to happen? It's nearing. Oh, they're talking about my spirit board, or not spirit board, my dream board, my vision board.
It's not just me.
It's not just me. There's more of them bringing it up. They're all telling me. It says it's nearing. They're talking about the stream. They're talking about the tunnel of love, and it's on my vision board. They're talking about. They're saying it's going to come true. That's cool. Here. It's gonna get bright real quick. Bear with me. You're gonna see me without looking like a ghost. Watch this. I gotta put myself down. Put myself down. Not too down. Hold on. Do this. Oh, I had it backwards. Oops. Okay, I had it backwards the whole time. It said, yeah, you did. It's okay. It's awesome. It's her birth. Whose birth? Here it is. Okay, so they're talking about this right here. So this is part of my dream board. This is me and a girl being in a swan boat, and it's just a desire that I wanted to see if I could make it come true. They say that you got to put stuff on your vision board that you know that it would only come true if you put it out there. So you make sure that your dream is so big that it's fully honest and open to what you're really wanting to manifest. And so you put that in there. So you two that are here, you get to hear this message again. So this basically they're bringing up all is well. They said it's nearing. This is going to come true. So I put all of this connection because it's connected to the flower of life and Christ consciousness. Putting all this in. I used to be religious, but now I'm just spiritual. But I still had a dream of Christ consciousness hugging a ball of me and saying, I'm friends with Buddha and everybody's equal and you're me and I'm you. And it was weird, but it was cool. And I felt healing and I cried and it really helped my healing and my journey and told me I'd figure out stuff in 2 years by 2019. And I thought it was at the beginning of that year, but then it happened at the end of that year. It was around the 7th of December. It was the 2nd of December, but by the 7th of December, that's when my heart spark woke up and it jumped and I deconstructed that connection. And that's what happened. It was awesome. She's awesome. Who's awesome? And my hair. Look how my hair is getting longer. Getting longer. I used to have it all the way down to my booty. Anyway.
Watch out for people.
Watch out for evil. Yeah. As it said, she's awesome. There we go. So this is my vision board. And this is just information. So they're talking about that right now through the spirit box. So I'm only putting this up here for that reason. there's a sketch behind here, under this house here that I sketched. It's actually really good. This is actually connected to a sketch of this, and it's very good. I did artist school in high school and in college, so I'm actually really good at hands more than I am with everything else. But I can do stuff for animals and hands. I'm really bad with hair of people. Like, or the hair I'm fine. It's the face of people that I never do good with. The like their structure of their facial expressions, but I can do like animals really well. Humans face, it's so complicated for me. I've never been able to do it well now, and so I'm really bad with the body type of the human face. I've gotten good at it if I were to do it right.
It happened here.
It happened here. What happened here? But all of this stuff here, this is where I would be at, and then I'd be going through here, coming through here, and then end up through here. So starting from here, going all the way around clockwise. That's how I did it. I did a clockwise. I might add something up here, but I haven't done it yet. So anyway, yeah, it's pretty cool. But this is what I've been wanting to have in my life, this connection. There's other things that used to be here that I took off,
Over there.
and because it didn't feel right, and some of it was meaningless or spiritual, and I just didn't fit with it anymore. Some of it was temple connected, and I was like, nah, I'm not for that anymore. Let's take that off. So there's certain things I took off that were too religious or connected to things I wasn't really for, that my previous connection was. So yeah, I have security beings here that are protecting me for tonight's twilight. They've been doing all sorts of fun things. They got me things together before I started and made sure things would be good with me. Yeah, they know that my foot was hurting really bad and other things were happening due to what housing caused again. And I reported it to my health facility people that it broke again. I tried to call them and they didn't answer. Housing is because it was happening around 5. So they keep doing that and they keep trying to justify ignoring it. But I called them immediately and told them what happened. Like they told me to. They said make sure you call, or send me the pictures so that we can make sure that they are correcting it when they're not doing what they said they would. Is that okay? Here you go. So I did it twice, yesterday and today. I'm like, it's still happening 2 days in a row. So it keeps getting like really cold and then it gets really hot. So I think they switched it off, and I don't think they even have done the heating system yet. They haven't even done it to the heating, unless they switched it to it, because maybe they did and now they need to correct it. So I don't know what's going on right now. I don't know if they've switched it to the heating. It doesn't seem like it, but it could be that they did, and I'm letting them know that, see, it's not working. Correct. Yeah. And I had to make them put it low enough so that when it doesn't work, it doesn't go too hot when it does. There was a fire. Yeah, there was, but not me. It was someone who used to live here before I moved here. There was a fire before I moved here. Yep. Someone they like renovated this whole apartment from a previous owner. The person that did it, he lives downstairs and he's blind. It's because the one that lived here, he was blind with this other one that now is married to the guy downstairs or supposedly with him. So she caused it with her ex that was both blind. They were both blind, and they accidentally had a fire on the stove, a lost cloth on the stove that caught fire. So yeah, the spirits just said there was a fire here. It was from previous people that lived here, not me. And they renovated before I even knew. And then when I found out a few years later, I found out and I didn't know, and they didn't tell me. But it's fine. It's Still an okay place.
It's interesting.
It is interesting, but I was. They don't tell you. They don't tell you honest stuff here. You would think that someone that you're moving in would tell you the truth about what you're moving into. But if it's renovated and stuff, it's great. But I was told later that there was stuff wrong that happened. You need power? Okay, well, got about 11 minutes. Is there anything anybody wants to ask before I go? Or any spirits or beings that want to say anything to me, to Chris, or to T and Truth, or anybody else that might be listening on YouTube or Facebook in future watching?
What's your name?
They said, "What's your name?" Anything for me today? They said, "You'll find out." T and Truth, they said, "You'll find out." They said, "What's your name?" to someone. And right when I read that, T and Truth, they said, "You'll find out." Learning it, kept learning. Do the bowl? Okay. You want me to do the bowl? Yeah, I always do the bowl before I go. They did say they needed more power, so I should have realized they wanted me to do the bowl. Sorry, Spirit. You said you needed more power, so you're telling me you wanted me to do the bowl. I apologize. No, they're really nice. They're helping. They know what's going on. They know what I've been dealing with. Does that help? Ooh, wow, they're now tingling my foot. You're trying to help my foot and my leg?
Many lines were lost.
Yes, there were. There was about seven people that passed away in this building in the last 10 years. Even more so. It's been around since like the 60s or 70s, so it's been around for or long. It's been along for a while. For five? Yeah. In the 50s? 1950s? Hunter. Yeah, they've done some covert crap here, taking out people, making it look like they just pass naturally, and then crazy like vans. It would be white vans with tinted windows, no emergency vehicles, just coming in, grabbing people out of their apartments and putting them on a stretcher and putting them in covertly. Creepy. It's like freaking Area 51. Yeah, this place is a MyLab system connected facility. I know this, and I outed it today. Yeah, I was put here to stop the crimes. Press them all. Small present. Press them all. Small present. Press them all. You want me to press them all? So this one.
Yes, I know.
This one out, inside out. This one. This one. Yeah, good choice. That one. That one. That one. That one. That one. Does that work? Press them all? I press them all. That work? It's personal. Yeah, I know. You're gonna make it happen? You want to? Okay, thank you. Wow, they're like healing me all over my body right now. I can feel my whole body tingling. This is awesome. What? Yeah, I see what you're doing. You're funny. Maybe it's the juice that I'm taking and it's helping me nutrients as well. Uh, so, any suggestions on what movie I should watch tonight before I go to bed? I'm gonna try to watch a movie before I go to bed tonight. I might just watch How I Met Your Mother again. Just one of the episodes because I like it. Few episodes. You like it? I've been streaming it. I've been watching through it again. Document. But I have DVDs that I'm ready to play if I need to play those. If I can't do it through the internet, I can do those and watch them through that.
Where am I?
Where are you? I don't know. Where are you? Where they said, where am I? I don't know. Where do you think you are? How am I supposed to know where you are? If you're in my apartment, you're here. If you're somewhere else, I don't know where you're at. Are you on the other side? Are you astral projection? You wonder where your body is? You might be astral projecting. Or you could be out of body, or you could be on the other side. You remember what happened last? Could be that you might be unalive. Now you're talking through a spirit box. How do I know? What's your name, whoever you are? Sometimes it's a bot that says it. And they're like, it's a bot. That's not someone pretending.
My name is James.
Your name is James?
This is my
In the Bible? If only.
but the name.
Because of me? Oh no. James, are you here for someone?
You should have.
Can you sit up? I'm sitting up. As best as I can. He's asking me to sit up. Sit up. I am sitting up. Sitting on a chair. I'm sitting up.
Fine.
You're funny. Yeah, I know. What are we doing? By the way, this means wisdom TikTok. Wisdom TikTok. It's in Spanish. So this word down here just means wisdom. I'm a bot. Yeah, I figured it's a bot. Whoever the James sound like.
No.
You know. Yeah. Well, to the stream. Oh, to the stream there's a bot? There's a bot on the stream? Have enough? I have enough. Thank you. Thank you for saying I have enough. Okay, so we're at 41.9K. It looks like we didn't get not a lot of people are tapping anymore, but thank you for all those who have been here. This is awesome. It's been an amazing focus. Yeah, these are the photos. These are my dream life focuses. We got 3 minutes, spirits. What do you want to say, spirits, to anybody that's here? To Chris, to T and Truth, to me, to anyone. Before we go. Do the bowl. Okay, we're going to switch this up. Do the Samuel Spirit.
Darkness.
Darkness. Okay. What about darkness? Now we're going back to my normal live stream of what we're in. What about darkness? I like to put the light in mine. I don't really like crossing it out. But when I do this, I can like go like this, and I can talk through this little button this right here. How's it doing?
Yeah.
Genesis. Bonus what? Bonus what? It said finish this. We got pitchfork. Yeah, I'll do that. You can do it. They said they're saying do the bowl. They gotta get going. Kind of juice. It has combination of kiwi, has blueberry, has apple. It has a lot of it's strawberries. There's strawberries in it. It has other stuff I put in it.
Here.
Yep, I think I put some pomegranate powder and some figs and some other stuff mixed in with the juice. think I have them in there. I thought I did, but maybe I didn't this time. Either way, I did as much as I felt to. But I did put some good stuff. On to Tron. Fifth Street. What about Fifth Street?
You were strong.
It said you're strong. What about Fifth Street and what are we talking about? Hey, Tron. Yes, so Metatron's been around. He's saying you're strong and something about history. Working on it. She's working on it. Go to bed. Okay, it's time. Anyway, take care, everybody. Thanks for being here. I'm gonna get going here at 10 p.m. Mountain Time on Halloween, October 31st, 2025. Take care. Bless you. I'll probably do a live or videos on Sunday if the weather is good. When I go over to the graveyard, I plan to do that this Sunday, but I haven't done it yet. I haven't decided to do it yet, but that's my plan. But I'm probably going to try to go at 4. So it's going to be 4 or 5 p.m. I'll just post video by video like I've done before when I go to the graveyard on Sunday. Yeah, you're welcome. Happy Halloween to you, Chris. So I'm going to head and do that. But yeah, Sunday I will do some spirit box stuff at the graveyard and park. But it's going to be now in this time of year here in Utah. So we're gonna have to do it an early one that I'm gonna do. I usually like going up there earlier. I just don't like staying there that long. But I'm gonna go up there and it should be fun. And I enjoy doing it. If it gets too cold, and if I'm not like fully dressed, like I usually have stuff in my bag if I need to. I'll go in the bathroom and make sure I bundle up more if it gets too crazy. But as long as my scooter can still get me from there to there and it's not blocking me by snow or other things, which it's not going to or it shouldn't, we should be good. So I haven't checked to see what the weather's going to be out on Sunday, but I have a feeling that it should be fine. But if it's too stormy, I won't. So we'll see what happens. But my plan is to try to go on Sunday to the graveyard and park with the spirit box and do what I've done on Sundays. So Sunday, scoot about at the graveyard and park. Anyway, grace be with you. Take care. Happy Halloween to all of you. And take care. Enjoy your life and blissful twilight. An infinite rising to you all. Your remain. And if you want to watch this replay, you can listen to it. It's a little bit different, but I do have the camera on that one, but you're going to see my full body at a different angle on YouTube and Facebook. So I'm about to turn that off after I get off this. Take care, all. Thanks, Andrew and Chris. Thank you for sticking to the end. Bless you. 42.6. Nice. Okay, everybody that is on YouTube and Facebook, it is 10:03 p.m. Mountain Time, October 31st, 2025. Bless you all and happy Halloween and, blissful rising and enjoy All Saints Day tomorrow. Okay? Take care, all.
Eight to nine.